with damaging winds, possible hail, heavy fall.
What, here?
North winds, 20 to 30 kilometres an hour, becoming light late in the afternoon. Katanning, showers developing. Lake Grace, showers increasing. Narrogin, showers increasing. Well, they're saying that we're going to get hit.
Six rule.
So Norm, when this game finishes, if the teams come out, we'll come on a little bit earlier anyway, then we can always go for a break. And
was he not held then? I was right in front of him.
Ten and 7, then it's up to
13-8 to 13-8-7-9.
Yep, who did I leave that up? Good luck, guys. Good call, fellas.
yeah, cheers.
Thank you.
Yeah, cheers. Yep, see ya.
Take care.
Race in 1 minute, then good. I'll just give you a 20-second count in about a minute or so's time, a couple of minutes' time, Norm.
So we stop when it goes out of the junction. Out of bounds, goals, stop. Throw up.
Narrogin Hawks have come out. Okay, so Norm, I'll give you a 20-second count in now. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, thanks, Norm. In the studios of 1422 Radio Great Southern. It's Big K football. It's second semi-final time here in downtown Narrogin, Clayton Road Oval. And we've just witnessed the reserves game, which has just finished up. And we'll talk about that briefly in a sec. But it is second semi-finals time, the opportunity for one of these teams, the Narrogin Hawks or the Wickepin Warriors, to progress forward into the 2025 Upper Great Southern Football League Grand Final. It is going to be a rip-roaring game here today. With me in commentary this afternoon, and once again, it's a big warm welcome to Daryl Sinkers Sinclair.
Thank you, Kev, and good afternoon, listeners. Yep, going to be a good game of footy, this Wickepin versus Narrogin contest. But before we talk about that, it was in the fourths. Wagen 3 goals 16 defeated Katanning Wanderers 1 goal 6. So they march into the grand final in a couple of weeks' time. As to Narrogin Hawks in the thirds, 9 goals 4. Defeated Wagen 6 goals 13, and in the game just played a very good last quarter by Wagen, saw them win comfortably in the end. So you might even be able to hear them in the background sing their song. Wagen 13 goals 8 defeated Narrogin Hawks 7 goals 9. But in the league, promised to be a really good game. Saw Wickepin demolish Katanning last week, and Narrogin also had a big win. So I think this game can go either way today, Kev.
Yeah, Sinkers, absolutely. I was super impressed by Wickepin last week. The Katanning Wanderers had been taking everything before them. They'd conquered the Narrogin Hawks only the week before that, and we were expecting a big game last week. But gee whiz, the Wickepin Warriors absolutely just destroyed them, really.
Well, look, and particularly when they didn't have Kirkby and Fortini, maybe that was the problem with Katanning Wanderers. They thought, this could be a bit easy. I don't know why they would think, but they were terrible. But you've got to give credit to Wickepin. You know, the blokes like Flavel, Spark, Dion Anthony. If he didn't have 50 possessions last week, I'll go he. Ramsey and Melvin. So, look, they go in great form, but so do Narrogin with Heel, Blevin, Kilpatrick. I think with Phillips is back, or might have played last week, so he'll be better for the run. So toss of the coin in my view, Kev.
Yeah, look, and I think Duncan Sinnott has done a very outstanding job with the Narrogin Hawks, and the club itself he's really raised the levels, I think, and him doing a fantastic job there. The spirit is very strong, so I think the body's willing when the spirit is strong. So we'll see how they go today. I'm leaning towards the Narrogin Hawks today, even though I did see such fantastic form by the Wickepin Warriors last week. But I think it's going to be a game for the ages as well.
Yeah, I think it is. Look, and I'm going to go the other way, actually. I've seen both sides in a fortnight. I'd be crazy not to pick Wickepin, but in a very close one. And let's not forget about the umpies. They work so hard during the year. Craig Tonkin, Eric Framer and Adam Hollingsworth are in charge of the big one. So 3 good, serviceable umpires. They won't get involved in the game. They'll let them play. We're about a minute away, I reckon, from bounce down.
Yeah, okay, we've got great sponsors on board today. The first quarter is going to be brought to you by Whitford Fertilisers in Narrogin, locally owned and operated fertiliser distributors. You can give them a call on 9883 6080. That's Whitford Fertilisers. We've got all our old favourites as well that have been with us all season. It is the Liberty Rural Match of the day. And they are delivering fuel all through the Great Southern region. They've got the best prices. They've got a great setup. They are agents for Shell products and lubricants. You can give Kelvin Andrews a call on 0488 678018. Peter Rundle, MLA. Peter's doing a fabulous job as a member of Roe. And you can get in touch with Peter at his Narrogin office on 988 11225. Keep up the good work, Peter. Of course, we have Price's Fabrication and Steel doing the Man of the Match award a little bit later on, and they are building sheds over the Great Southern region and selling Australian-made steel. And you can always get in touch with those guys on 98309414. Of course, CSBP Fertilisers, go into your local agent. They are sponsoring the goal of the day, and Sports Power Narrogin, Lindsay and Katrina George. Make sure you drop in and see the guys for all your sporting needs, doing the mark for the day. And the All Good Refund Depot and Wage and Containers for Change. Cash in your pockets today. Regional pickups in your area. Use the C4C app to book a collect service, or give them a call on 0439 956 175. The depot is open 9 to 1 on Thursdays and Fridays. On Saturdays 7:30am to 1pm.
And look, Kev, just repeating, it was Wagen in the fourths, it was Narrogin Hawks in the thirds, and it was Wagen in the reserves. All go through to the grand final. So congratulations to those 3 teams.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're waiting with bated breath for this game to unfold here today as well. The Hawks have had an outstanding season. The Wickepin Warriors very impressive of late. And we're expecting a titanic clash here in the Liberty Rural Match of the day. Just did notice that we did have 4. Sorry, I'm just trying to dig him up. Who was Miles Franklin? It was played very well last week for the Wickepin Warriors.
He did,
and he's not playing today.
Well, they'll miss him
in defence. No, he played a very
they'll
good
miss
game.
him badly. He did get a lot of the footy, and his foot skills were outstanding, as too with a lot of the players last week against Wickepin. It'll be interesting to see how they go under pressure, but you only can beat who you beat. It's the old footy saying, the game's going to be won in the middle of the ground. So look, yeah, we're not far off, and I think this is going to be one of the better finals we're going to see for some time, I reckon, Kev.
Yeah, I think so. Looks like Narrogin Hawks are going towards the Clayton Road end of the oval as well. I see
They are
full
indeed,
forward.
yes.
Go down to the full forward area. Kickett looks like he's playing in the forward pocket. Taylor in the ruck, and I think it's going to be a big clash here in the ruck as well. He's a very, very good ruckman. Sam Fortini, who was out last week, is back in for the Wickepin Warriors this week.
Well, he'll be fresh as. I see that. I think it's Jackman has gone to Anthony in the middle of the ground.
Yeah, very talented player as well, Cohen Jackman. First quarter's coming up very shortly. Whitford Fertilisers and Narrogin sponsoring locally owned and operated fertiliser distributors. And the siren sounds to begin the second semi-final, and rucks fly high. Taylor with a 25-metre thump, sent it to centre half forward, down low. Phillips tried to get it out. Spark almost had his ears removed. Comes up with a free kick for the Warriors. He goes with a well-weighted kick. Anton Hansen was trying to get across. Leahy, though, floated through, marked the ball on his chest, running with the flight of the ball, tried to drill the pass forward. Coming through from the side was Heel, was a great capture. Sends the ball long to right centre wing. Mumby was there. Metcalf as well. Leahy joins in into the fray. Knocks the ball towards the boundary line. Gee, almost scraped it out of bounds on the full. But we will have a throw in. It's just forward of the right half forward flank for the Narrogin Hawks.
And I see Hardy has gone to Malachi Bolton.
Okay, so the ball's thrown in while it's heading towards the Narrogin Hawks goal and not the centre of the ground.
And the umpire's picked that up already. Hollingswood, you've got to throw the ball to the circle, not into the forward line.
So
that's better. Oh no, I'm not sure it is.
It was Taylor, I think, tapped it down, so no one in particular. Anthony through the pack, he took the ball with him. Great work as he puts it out in front of Morrissey. Just couldn't quite dig it up at this point in time. Oh, Tom Kilpatrick floated through. That was great work. Hand pass to Penny was good. Goes forward. Mark's been taken left half forward flank. It might be Heel. Quickly on his boots. Sends it forward. Mumby was there. Just slipped at a crucial stage. The Wickepin Warriors under pressure. Spark has crashed into the ground. Umpire blows the whistle. It's inside the attacking 50-metre arc for the Narrogin Hawks.
Hot footy early.
Taylor, one down comprehensively. Hardy runs onto it for the Hawks. Goes back doors with a hand pass. It was Blevin with a hand pass across the left half forward. It's tied up in a pack situation, and the umpire blows the whistle. We'll have a ball up 60 metres out from the Narrogin Hawks goal. Whitford Fertilisers sponsoring the first term with Big K footy. It was one down by Sam Fortini. Comes out the back and ends up now with Byron Blevin on his boot. It's a high kick into the forward line, almost a capture down low by Kendall Ballard. Did very well, stayed the back doors. Wicket was there, picked up by Phillips. He's dispossessed. Wilson there with a hand pass out was good. The kick comes out. It's been chopped off though. Blevin sends it back in. It's landed in the right forward pocket region. It was taken by Hardy. He was dispossessed. Over the top it goes. Knocked towards the goal square. Through for one behind only. And we have the first score of the game to the Narrogin Hawks.
Narrogin inside 50 4 times, or had clearances 4 and inside 52. So perhaps a little bit of early dominance starting to show.
Okay, well, Metcalf just sizing up which way to go with the kick.
Anthony wants him this side, ignores that.
Okay, it's well weighted. Penny's in front, and that's almost a great capture. He's going to get paid the mark or the free kick?
Free kick.
Damon Penny. Outside the attacking 50-metre arc. He's a good player. And finally the ball comes back to him. He's on just forward of left half forward flank for the Hawks. He goes forward with the kick. It was good. Found a man. Might be Hardy.
I think it is.
Reese Hardy for the Narrogin Hawks. He goes with a long kick. He's going to put it right to the goal square. Wicket flies and scrapes it down. Magnificent mark, left forward pocket area. A big contender as well for the Sports Power Narrogin. Mark of the day. How do you like that, Sinkers?
Oh, and they just had to put a bit of body on him. A wonderful mark, though.
Well, he's going to have a snap-on goal. Screws it around. It's gone across the face, out of bounds on the full. Well, spectacular mark. Wicket. The kick comes in, went looking there. Oh, there's a bit of a late hip and shoulder by Jackman. And that was on Morrissey. The ball to be thrown in. It's on the right half-forward flank now for the Narrogin Hawks. Taylor being very good early in the ruck here. Big man. Bit of a leap as well. As the ball is to be thrown in. Fortini, this time maybe. In the ground situation. Taken by Reece Hardy. Bit of an inverted torpedo off his boot. Not accurate. One behind only. Toolmart scoreboard. 2 behinds to the Narrogin Hawks on the Toolmart scoreboard. Wickepin Warriors yet to score, and it's all been one-way traffic very early.
It has, and Narrogin Hawks not making pay on the scoreboard. Both those goals were doable.
Okay, Fraser Whitworth. He runs his full 10, tries to measure the kick. Penny comes across from the side. I think he got a hand on it as well. It's thumped out of bounds. We'll have a throw in, left half forward flank region for the Narrogin Hawks. It's been quite pressured negative play so far.
Yeah, not a lot happening, though. Narrogin winning the clearances and the inside 50s.
Okay, waiting now. And the ball comes. Fortini was in front. He won it down. That was great work by Dion Anthony. Hand pass came out. Roach. Now he puts a high kick towards the centre. Getting back was Anton Hansen. How's the bounce? It pops up beautifully for him. He turns, gets the kick away to Bowen Zakoli. In front was Leahy, did well. Fraser Good tried to come through, and he's going to come up with a free kick. Didn't have the ball, says the umpire.
I thought Flavel did, not Flavel.
Leigh
did reasonably well there.
Yeah, I was surprised free kick come out of it. He goes with a long kick. Fortini was there. It ends up with Mumby on his boot. He bounces it forward. Coming out was Whitworth. Did well. Left back, right back pocket region was Flavel. Banged it on his boot. Sent it out wide. Morrissey could be leading in the race for the ball. Boundary line's too close. And it's rolled out of bounds, and we will have a throw in left half forward flank area for the Narrogin Hawks.
He caught it pretty well. It is all one-way traffic. Just got to make them pay on the scoreboard, which the Hawks haven't done at this point. Okay,
ball is thrown in once again. In front, Taylor, Fortini over the top. Tommy Kilpatrick, nice bit of work by Tom. Tries to shovel it out. Dion Anthony on all fours, knocks it forward. Morrissey was there. It was a good capture. Got the hand pass forward to Ramsey over his head. They're under pressure, the Hawks in the back line. Through comes Heel, though. Oh, beautiful pick up. And he has a bounce, measures the kick, goes long, but Kendall Ballard, eyes only for the ball. That was a great capture. A contender, I think, for the Sports Power Narrogin mark of the day. The kick forward to Jackson Ramsey. He's going to play on, run himself into a little bit of pressure, unleashes with the kick. He goes long. Roach, big fly on the ball. Can't mark it. It comes back to him through heavy traffic. Oh, he's gone! Big tackle on him, and I think Jackman might come up with a free kick. Play on's the call. Goes forward to Declan Phillips. 2 bites of the cherry. Not paid by the umpire. Went to ground level. Leigh did well. Kendall Ballard over the top of the ball. Taken high, says the umpire. He comes up with a free kick between centre and left centre wing for the Wickepin Warriors. He goes with a kick. He lays back on it. He goes high. Out was Kirby in front. Almost brought it down. Goes back in after the ball. It's tied up at centre half forward, and the whistle is blowing.
A lot of pressure out there, Big Kev.
Yeah, not too many open spaces at this point in time. Taylor in the ruck. Fortini went early, coming through. Heel does well. Kirby wasn't coming through. Was a good tackle on him. Play on's the call. Spits out to Roach. Got the little hand pass out. Kick on goal by Melvin. Goal on the board for the Wickepin Warriors. That was a fantastic goal and perhaps a contender for the CSBP Fertilisers goal of the day on the Toolmart scoreboard. 1 goal to the Wickepin Warriors, 2 behinds to the Narrogin Hawks. Darryl Sinclair.
Yeah, that's hurt Narrogin Hawks badly. Against the flow, Melvin read it beautifully at the clearance and then snapped a great goal. So, as I said, when you get a goal against the flow, that can demoralise you a touch. But early going was Narrogin Hawks, but the scoreboard doesn't read that way. Wickepin 1 goal, Narrogin Hawks 2 behinds.
Back to the centre they go. Whitford Fertilisers, Narrogin sponsoring, of course, 98836080. Give them a call. They're locally owned and operated, Whitford Fertilisers in downtown Narrogin. Fortini got the best of it. Heel runs onto it. Been very effective in this first term. He drives the long kick into the forward line. Read by Whitwer. Couldn't mark it though. Went to ground level. Gee, Declan Mumby come through like a big freight train and banged in on Metcalf. Play on's the call now from the umpire. Goes out wide, but there was Reece Hardy. Knocks it down. Penny was there. It was a big pick up on him and a tackle into the ground. Umpire says no. We'll have a ball up.
Gee, big hit there.
Definitely was. Well, he's a sizable guy. And why not use it, Sinkers? So Rucks go to it. It comes down to heel again. He's not sure. Now he precise kick in the forward. Wicket should have marked it. In front was Declan Phillips. Snaps it towards the goal. Tumbling away. Getting down there. I think it was a player there. Kick it, was it? It turns. Snaps on goal. It's a beautiful kick on goal. Goal on the board for the Narrogin Hawks and the contender for the CSBP Fertilisers goal of the day. And on the Toolmart scoreboard, 1 goal, 2 to the Hawks, 1 goal to the Wickepin Warriors here in the first term. Fantastic footy by the Hawks, and Jordan Hill having a positive impact on this game early.
Absolutely, he is measurably nearly best on ground at the moment. What a wonderful snap by Kickett. Boy, got around his player, went this way and that way, and just a wonderful snap.
Okay, excellent stuff. The ball comes back to the middle, and it's a terrific game so far. First quarter, downtown Narrogin Liberty Rural match of the day. Rucks go to it. Taylor, too strong. Rocher went straight to him.
Got to say, Kev's starting to get a bit of weather in, I think.
They are forecasting there's building up out towards the north there. Rucks go high. No one touches the ball. Phillips in the middle. Did well. Had the ball smothered off him. It came to Reece Hardy on his boot. He banged it forward. Coming up was Blair and Wilson got crashed in. No, that was Trent O'Brien, I think. Got crashed into. And comes up with a free kick in defence. How's his little kick in the centre? Gee, it was well weighted. Big fist on play. Cohen Jackman knocked it sideways. Top Munns was there. Couldn't get his hands on the ball though. Hand pass over the top, comes back. It ends up with Good on his boot. He sent it forward, but coming out was a nice mark by Jordan Flavel in defence for the Wickepin Warriors. Good player, Jordan Flavel. It goes wide with the kick. Packed forms, taken from behind by Hardy, has the ball smothered off his boot. It's gone out of bounds. We'll have a throw in on the far side of the oval.
The game is certainly up to what we discussed earlier on, wasn't it? We thought it was going to be a tight one, and both sides going at it pretty well at this point.
Okay, 1 goal, 2 to the Hawks, 1 goal to the Wickepin Warriors. Hand pass over the top, sets up Good, quick hand pass, fired it out to Phillips. Phillips into the forward line. Out comes Malachi Bolton, laid the hand pass off to Mumby. He lined up the big sticks, it went to the left. One behind only.
That's a bad miss by Mumby. You know, he had a bit more time, and you got to nail those in the finals. And once again, the clearances are 9-2. They're just not showing on the scoreboard, and inside 50s are 8-3. So Narrogin Hawks, you would think, could have been further in front.
Well, the defence, Fraser Whitwer. He's going to run his full 10. Goes out wide. It's a good, and he found Flynn Spark. He's in between right back pocket and right half back flank. His little left foot. He lays back on the kick. I tell you what, he's coughed it up. Mark's being taken by Mumby. Mumby turns, bangs to the corridor, but Fraser Whitwer with his big, wide, powerful chest marks the ball in defence. Kicks it out wide, gone over the top, went looking for Harris, Running onto it was Bowen Zaccoli. He's going to high kick into the forward line, out of bounds on the full. It was a wild old kick off his boot.
Yeah, and the kick by Narrogin inside 50 wasn't great either. So a couple of players still perhaps need to settle.
So Whitwer with the ball. Oh, might be Dion Anthony, is it? Not sure. I've got to look around the corner. Oh, there's Fraser Whitwer. I can tell by his kicking style, Sinkers. Goes long pack forms. Fortini, that was great work. Hand pass to Melvin. Melvin drives the ball along. Roach behind, but that's a fantastic grab in front by Byron Blevin. A big contender, I reckon, for the Sports Power Narrogin mark of the day. Well, we know he's a great defender. Drills the kick forward. Metcalf stands his ground. Should have been awarded the mark. Play on Zaccoli. Bowen Zaccoli trying to get it out. Kilpatrick picks the ball up. Sends the ball forward. Getting back was Regan Wilson. It tumbles towards the boundary line. Wicket joined in. Boundary line was too close. We'll have a throw in. Right forward pocket region for the Narrogin Hawks here in the first term. Brought to you by Whitford's Fertilisers. Local company in Narrogin. Give them a call on 988 36080. They're locally owned and operated. Whitford Fertilisers. Okay, ball thrown in. Fortini was behind. Maybe got the most of it. Kilpatrick tries to go through some heavy traffic. Great work by Jackman. Turns and just sends the ball down to the corridor. Malachi Bolton flies. Back of the pack, Kickett was there. Ball was smothered though. Fraser Whitwer scoops it up. Goes to Melvin. He's under all sorts of pressure. Hand pass over the top. The boys from the Wickepin back line force it through for one behind. Toolmart scoreboard, 1 goal 4 to the Narrogin Hawks, 1 goal to the Wickepin Warriors here in the first term.
Good defensive pressure there by Wickepin.
So, comes out of defence, Whitwer. His kick was good to Metcalf. Left back pocket region.
Not much offering up front.
Not much. He's just going to have to kick for possession. He goes towards Henley. Taken by Dion Anthony. Nice capture. One way, then the other he turns. He gets the kick away. Goes long. Morrissey was there. Plenty of Narrogin Hawks defenders, though. Taylor the ruckman tried to get it out. Coming through was Anton Hansen, who went to the ground.
Yeah, he was lucky. You can't go through 3 tackles.
Yeah, he could have been ping for sure. He took him on. Rucks go to it for Teeny. Strong tackle to the ground. Comes to Spark. Quickly onto his boot. He fires it up towards left half forward flank. Charging out was Blevin. Also Roach, who gets a big shove over the line. We'll have a throw in. Left half forward flank region for the Wickepin Warriors. They've got 1 goal on the board opposed to the Hawks. 1 goal 4. Here in the first term with some big grey clouds threatening up behind. Ball thrown in once again. Taylor. Geez, knocked it about 30 metres down the field and went for touch as well. Impressive rucking. Didn't find the target, but he certainly gained some meterage. Ball to be thrown in almost in front of the commentary box.
It's a tough game so far, Kev.
No time for the pretties at the moment, that's for sure.
Got to earn every touch.
Ball is thrown in again. Taylor holds his position in front. Dion Anthony left the ball behind. Tom Kilpatrick. Is it going to set up for him? Just can't quite get his hands on the ball. Boundary line's close and is out of bounds. We'll have a throw in once again.
Kilpatrick needs to be cleaner there. He had about 3 or 4 attempts and couldn't...
It just wasn't... It was rolling as well, the ball. Just made it a little bit more difficult to try and gather up. Ball's thrown in. No effective knock. Dion Anthony over the top to Harris. Goes long to the forward line. Getting back was Anton Hansen. Running on towards Morrissey. Outside 50. Penny, was it no goods? Got him. Pulled him down. Holding the ball, says the umpire. That's a good contender for the All Good Refund Depot waging. Tackle of the day to Fraser Good. He's a good defender for sure. Goes towards left centre wing. Comes to ground level. Hand pass went out. That was to Reese Hardy. A wild kick off his boot goes out of bounds on the full.
I don't think we can underestimate the pressure out there, Kev. Hard to get a clear kick.
Okay, she's a cooker. So looks like a player could be White. Not sure. So he goes with that kick. It's high. Gee, almost interference. I would have thought. Free kick. Oh, and he's paid the mark. Unreal. So Spark marks it. Goes to Melvin in the centre of the ground. Melvin with the ball. He's going to Roach, put him under some sort of pressure. Bang, he's gone, swallowed up. Not the wisest decision, and Walsh comes up with a free kick for the Narrogin Hawks. This could be a real turnover. He goes deep to the left forward pocket, coming out was Kickett. Can't keep the ball in though. Flavel was there. The balls will be thrown in outside the attacking 50-metre arc. On the far side of the oval here in downtown Narrogin, Clayton Road Oval.
What a terrible decision by Melbourne.
Yeah, he just mustn't have been much on. Fortini knocked it down. Spark took it and turned to put it on his boot. Morrissey was there. He was opposed by Fraser Good. Morrissey did well. Swung the hand pass back towards Spark, but Taylor's got it. Popped the little hand pass out to Kilpatrick. He's been tackled, dispossessed. Ball's outside of 50. Walsh tries to go through heavy traffic. Once again, Taylor went for it. It's a pack situation. It's scrambly. It's messy. It flicks out wide towards the boundary line. Walsh swept it over the top, was good. The kick from Hardy goes into the corridor. Wiggett's come out, didn't take possession of it. Sliding through was Metcalf, defending desperately, did well, tied the ball up. Blew the whistle.
One of those games you fumble, you get nailed fairly.
There's a bit of pressure on there as well because some of the players are just not instinctive about what they're doing. Wiggett will use his body well, held Fortini out, went for the kick, got tackled, dispossessed. Pack forms once again. I think it was Heel in there working hard.
Had a good quarter, I think. It was Heel.
And White was underneath it. Okay, it's only 35 metres out directly in front of the Narrogin Hawks goal. Rucks go to it. No one touches it. Ground level, picked up by Ballard. Tried to get the kick away. It came to Damon Penny. He put it on his boot and sent it forward. It's off target. Went through for one behind. Narrogin Hawks are 1-5, leading the Wickepin Warriors 1 goal. The Hawks just haven't been able to cover the scoreboard as much as what they should be.
No, I've mentioned it. They should be at least 3 goals.
Okay, so Melvin is on the lead. Whitford does that. So the kick goes forward. Roach was in front, had the ball fisted away, picked up by Good. On his boot, Wiggett down low. Couldn't quite mark it. Kilpatrick's there. It pops out. Picked up by Declan Phillips. Looks
kick.
across. Jack Walsh is waiting and marks the ball for the Narrogin Hawks towards the left full forward pocket region. It was nice play.
Oh, great vision. Great vision. Could have easily blazed away, lowered his eyes. Great kick.
Okay, Jack Walsh to go for team goal number 2 for the Narrogin Hawks. Just waiting as he walks in, breaks into a bit of a trot, and now a kick on goal, and goal umpire does not move. Straight through the middle on the Toolmart scoreboard. Narrogin Hawks go to 2-5, leading the Wickepin Warriors 1 goal here in the first term. And Daryl Sinclair in commentary with Big K footy this afternoon.
Well, I think we're deep into the first quarter and they've broken out now to, 11-point lead. They've had plenty of the footy inside 50. So it's just a matter of, I think, finishing off for Narrogin Hawks. But Wickepin not to be denied. They're hanging in there, but pressure game, both teams had easy victories last week. So as I said, you get the footy, you're under pressure.
Okay, second semi-final, first quarter, brought to you by Whitford Fertilisers in Narrogin. Rucks go for it again. Looks like Graham's into the ruck for the Narrogin Hawks, but Dion Anthony emerges from the middle. Coming out was Kirby, got bumped out of the way. Ground level was Carter Wilson, tackled. And holding the ball, says the umpire, Anton Hansen to come up with a free kick for the Hawks, one way than the other. Hansen goes to the long kick, comes to the back of the pack. It comes to ground level. In there was Walsh. Also Kickett. Oh, that was Flanagan. It's a hand pass back. Pressure's on. Umpire says no. We'll have a ball up. Cadence Flanagan on the field for the Narrogin Hawks. Graham in the ruck. Comes in, flies. He got the best of it too. Ground level, pack forms. It's a strong arm competition, and umpire says we'll try again. Harris also involved for the Wickepin Warriors. They fly high. Quickly out of the pack. The kick forward by Roach was good. Goes to right half forward flank. Great work as Fraser Good tries to take him on and go through, and he's going to get pinged. Holding the ball. Coming up with the free kick was Flynn Spark. Wickepin Warriors. Goes with a little toe poke forward to Roach. Roach turns, outside 50, long kick, Kirby! Oh, what a snatch! A good mark directly in front of goals. Timms just was going on the back foot, I think.
It looked like it was going to go over his head.
Yeah,
and he's just clunked it.
Absolutely. And that was a terrific grab, perhaps also a contender for the Sports Power Narrogin mark of the day. In comes Kirby, and it's a goal on the board. Cale Kirby for the Wickepin Warriors. 2-mark scoreboard. Narrogin Hawks are 2 goals, 5. Wickepin Warriors 2 goals here in the first term.
Again, Narrogin get one, but Wickepin work hard to get it back. So we keep saying it's going to be a tight game of footy. Heels having a real presence, so is Kilpatrick. But again, same with Wickepin, it's Melbourne. I like Fortini in the ruck. But pretty even spread right across the ground, Kev.
Certainly is. Roach doing some good things too.
Yes.
For the Wickepin Warriors. So, Dave Roach in the centre of the ground. Dion Anthony, seen him do a few things. Is certainly in sparkling form last week. First quarter brought to you by Wickford Fertilisers in Narrogin, locally owned and operated fertiliser distributors. Phone 98836080. Rucks set themselves, they fly high. Fortini, one it down. Anthony emerges out of the middle, drills it forward. Kirby! Oh, he's given away the free kick. Timms was in front, and a bit of a shove on him. Timms done well. Kick wide to heel, found his man, goes to play on. Underground pass, White set to run onto it. In there was Penny, did well, flicks out wide, taken out there by Bowen Zaccoli for the Hawks. His kick gets long and strong, but dropping back was Kendall Ballard. Very reliable defender. How's the kick? The pack was hit by Jackman. Coming through was Tom Kilpatrick. Swung the hand pass out to Bowen Zaccoli. Hawks going forward again. Big fly in front. Couldn't take it was Whitworth. Ground level. Goes back in after the ball. Also was Kendall Ballard fighting hard. Umpire says holding the ball.
Yeah, don't mind that.
And the free kick will go to Will Wiggett for the Narrogin Hawks.
He had it a long time, Kev. And
yeah,
he's
around the corner from me. I didn't even see where the umpire was.
He was hoping for a stoppage, and he's all over it. This fella, Adam Hollingsworth, good decision.
Yep, fair enough. Okay, Will Wiggett. Well, he's normally a pretty good kick on goal, I can tell you. It'd be nothing like kicking a goal in the first term if you're a full forward. So Wiggett, he paces in. Off his boot, spins beautifully.
Great kick.
That is a great kick on goal. A terrific goal for the Narrogin Hawks. 2-mark scoreboard, 3 goals, 5 to the Hawks, 2 goals to the Wickepin Warriors. And he's a good backman, Kendall Ballard, but he just got tied up at the ground level and not kicking it out, Sinkers.
And he couldn't get it out. But and Dion Anthony in that marking contest was a huge whack. So I think he's a bit ginger, and he is having a chat to the umpire, A, about the whack, and then B, about holding the ball. But it was holding the ball every day of the week. It's just that a lot of umpires don't pay him. But you can't drag the footy in and then not get it out.
Okay. Expert comments there from our special comments man in Daryl Sinclair. Comes to the centre of the ground. They fight for it. Declan Phillips emerges and turns, puts the ball on the boot and sends it towards right half forward. It's a running race. White, collected in a big hip and shoulder from Flanagan. It's on the right half forward flank once again. White back in after the ball though. It didn't hurt him. It's come to ground level. Roach tries to go through the pack. Just pedals the ball. Hip and shoulder on him as well from Phillips. Sees the ball thrown in on the right half forward flank in front of the commentary box almost. And that was some tough football.
Do you have a bump of the day? That was brilliant by 38. What's his name? Flanagan.
But White bounced up very quickly as well. Yeah. So a bit of a shove in the back from Singh comes to the back of the pack, and Spark is tackled and dispossessed. Umpire wants the ball up once again. So Fortini in the ruck. Will Graham, they fly high. Fortini wins it down. Phillips can't get his hands on the ball though. Over the top, Ramsey trying to follow through with Spark. There's 4 players on him.
No, he did
Gee,
well.
done well. Got his boot in the ball. Chopped off by Phillips, though. He tracks around on his left boot. Now he puts a high kick, looking for rain, into the forward line. Coming through was Mumby. Beautiful mark on his chest.
Gee, read that well.
Oh, just looked like he wasn't in the picture there for the initial part of it.
Kept his eyes on the footy, floated
That's-
in and took a good mark.
Sinkers, that is a contender for the Sports Power Narrogin mark of the day. Well, the Hawks looking to finish off with a few late goals here in the first term.
Well, I think 60 seconds left, so this is a huge kick in the context of the first quarter.
Okay, Declan Mumby. He's going to kick from about right on 50. Just inside. Thumping long kick. It's a rip-roaring kick. Goal on the board for the Narrogin Hawks. 2-mark scoreboard. 4 goals, 5 to the Narrogin Hawks. 2 goals to the Wickepin Warriors here in the first term. And now the Hawks are starting to get some reward.
Absolutely, they're getting a reward from 15 clearances and 13 inside 50s, nearly double of their counterparts, but starting to hurt them. That was a great goal. He's kicked that 55 metres, if it is 50 metres. Some people tell me the arcs aren't actually 50 metres. So,
Are some people cheating with that distance, Sinkers?
Well, I just want to know, is it 50 metres or not?
Oh, it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
We can only go on that. But ball is back to the middle. They fly high. Graham probably got the best of it at the end. Roach set to run onto it. Quick hand pass goes to Anthony. Goes back wide to White. Run into Tommy Kilpatrick, taken high. The 2 number 6s clash. And Blake White comes up with a free kick for the Wickepin Warriors. A last gasp. He goes with a kick. It's going out wide. It was good. Found the player in Ramsey. Right half forward flank. Ramsey with the ball. Needs to get a bit of a wriggle on. He's going to send the long kick into the forward line. Anthony's lurking behind. But in front, oh, that's a great mark to heel. Just stood his ground, read it beautifully. As indeed, the siren sounds to finish the first term here of the second semi-final. And the Narrogin Hawks, 4 goals, 5, 29, are leading the Wickepin Warriors, 2 goals, 12. And a first term with me in commentary, Daryl Sinclair. Sinkers, that was a really good first term of football, and the Hawks got some late rewards in that first term.
Absolutely. So they're going with a 17-point margin. Goals for Narrogin Hawks here. I think it's Walsh with 1, Mumby 1, Kickett 1, and Wiggett 1. And to Wickepin, it's Kirby and Ryan Melvin 1. So it was to and fro early. I actually thought they wasted a few opportunities, Narrogin Hawks, early, but a couple of late goals. They've really put some pressure on the Wickepin backline. But still, pretty good game of footy. Better players, I think Heel's best on ground for mine at the moment. Kilpatrick's getting plenty of it. I think Phillips is playing well, and Mumby and Wiggett are having a real physical presence for Wickepin. Anthony's got numerous possessions, as to as Melvin. I've liked Fortini's game and Roach's. So this second quarter, I think the scoring end in the previous 3 games have all been right as screen. So let's see what the result is at what the scoreboard is at half time. Big Kev.
Yeah, certainly. Just quickly looking at the Wickepin boys there, there's guys who were playing well last week. Mitch Henley, number 19. I just haven't seen much of him in that first term, so he needs to lift from the Wickepin Warriors. Also, a few others. I think Fortini's been trying pretty hard there as well. Kirby, well, he's a dangerous forward, isn't he? When a couple of times it's gone forward and it's gone to him. He's got some strong hands. Melvin's been picking up some possessions, but Wickepin's still yet to fire up.
Well, look, and when your ball goes in fifth, they've had 15 clearances, Narrogin to Wickepin's 8, and inside 50s, Narrogin 13 to Wickepin's 9, and that most probably tells you the scoreline of 4-5 to 2 goals. But doesn't take much to turn around. I still don't think there's much in this game. It's just a very hot footy. When you get tackled, you don't get a lot of time, and I think Narrogin Hawks most probably settled better.
Yeah, Fair enough. Good comments there from Daryl Sinclair. Special comments with Big K Football today. It is the Liberty Rural match of the day. Our first quarter sponsor was Whitford Fertilisers in Narrogin. They're locally owned and operated fertiliser distributors. You can give them a call on 98836080. We thank you very much for their sponsorship. Also, this little segment is brought to you by Peter Rundle, MLA, and he is the member for Roe. Peter's doing a great job and fighting hard for his constituents. Give him a call if you need to speak to him at the Narrogin office on 98811225. And we'll just take a quick break and come back very soon with the second quarter of the second semi-final here in downtown Narrogin. Football, the Liberty Rural match of the day, the Hawks and the Warriors at Clayton Road Oval. Downtown Narrogin, second semi-final, 4 goals 5 to the Narrogin Hawks 29, leading the Warriors 2 goals 12, a margin of some 17 points in favour of the Narrogin Hawks. Second quarter coming up, and we have Elders Real Estate Narrogin sponsoring. And wanting to know what your investment or private dwelling is valued on today's market, then phone your local real estate specialist now. Phone Ali Sinnott on 0418 183 917. Elders Real Estate Narrogin siren sounds to commence the second quarter. The Warriors looking to come out as they go for it, and it's one down by 14. He did well over the top, was Kilpatrick, couldn't take it with him. Spark picked it up on his boot and sent it forward. Great work down there was Henley. Keeps the ball in front of him, turns, hand pass to Roach. Oh, he's under all sorts of pressure though. Little kick forward from Dowling. But out comes Timms in front. Great defensive work from the fullback in Bradley Timms. Switches play, goes wide to Cohen Jackman. He's in the right back pocket region. Goes with the kick now long to right centre wing. Gonna fall short, and Blake White's in front for the Warriors. He can turn it around. The Warriors behind by 17 points. They need to try and make a statement here in the second term. In he comes with a kick. It was measured. Goes over the top to Spark. Boundary line's too close. It's out of bounds. We'll have a throw in outside the attacking 50-metre arc for the Warriors. They set themselves. Big man Taylor in the ruck. Knocks it forward. Taken in there, I think Roach, quick hand pass over the top, chopped off by Blevin, had the ball smothered off his boot though. Bit of a bounce, one way then the other. Heel was underneath it initially. It's thumped towards the boundary line though. And we'll have a throw in.
Good result there by Wickepin.
Just outside that 50-metre arc as well. The ball to be thrown in again. And good tough defensive work by the Hawks. Dowling and ruck. Gee, Taylor, he's punched it about 35 metres at least. Over the top, taken in there, now a whistle on play. White almost...
What's he?
Was Kendall Ballard, but a free...
out of bounds.
It's out of bounds, so a throw in, yeah. It's on left half forward flank for the Warriors. Ball thrown in for Teeny. Worked his way to the front, slapped it down beautifully. Tommy Kilpatrick tries to rake it in. Crashed into the ground. He's going to come up with a free kick here.
He's having a good game.
Oh, Tommy Kilpatrick. Great footballer for the Narrogin Hawks. His kick was well weighted, but it's marked by a player there in Lay, is it?
Yep.
I think it is. He goes with the kick forward. It's a beautiful kick, and he found Dion Anthony was interfered with.
Yeah, you can't do that.
And he comes up with a free kick just right on the 50-metre mark for the Warriors.
He might kick this.
Well, he's going to thump it in long ways. Powerful kick. And it's gone through for one behind only. Toolmart scoreboard, 4 goals, 5 Narrogin Hawks, 2 goals, 1 to the Wickepin Warriors here in the second term. Brought to you by Ellis Real Estate. Roach got a push in the back. He's going to come up with a free kick. Advantage paid. Leahy has the ball. He stares down the big sticks, but gee, they haven't got their goal-kicking boots on, the Wickepin boys.
Couple of missed opportunity. They've certainly started this second quarter far better than they did at the start of the game. So
not unlike the Hawks were doing earlier.
Yeah, exactly. Two gettable goals, one by Leigh and then one by Anthony.
Okay, well, Tim's to bring the ball back in. He's going to come out to the left half back side. Drives a long kick. Big Ruckman Taylor's out there. Oh, went for the grab almost. Leigh out of the pack, reversed out, put his ball on the boot centre forward. Timms comes out, running aggressive. And he's tackled by Kirby! Holding the ball, says the umpire! Geez, been electric, Kirby. And that is a contender for the All Good Refund Depot Wagen tackle of the day. Especially if he steps back and kicks a goal, and he's got a beautiful kick on him usually.
That was a great tackle.
Cale Kirby. Gee, Tim's hit it aggressively too. Kirby was stalking him. In he comes, kick off his boot. Is beautiful. Through for a goal for the Wickepin Warriors on the Toolmart scoreboard. Narrogin Hawks are 4 goals, 5. Wickepin Warriors are 3 goals, 2.
That's Kirby's second goal. And again, Wickepin been inside 55 times, a couple of clearances, and Narrogin, they've just a little bit flat at the moment. Maybe they were comfortable. I'm not sure why you'd get comfortable, but Wickepin certainly have lifted and are playing a pretty good brand of footy now.
Okay, 9-point margin. Ball goes back to the middle. Okay, and
what a great tackle though.
Oh, it was terrific. He's a clever man. Cale Kirby, it's sitting at full forward for the Wickepin Warriors. They've just got to get it down to him. Timms is up for a big battle today. It comes to ground level once again in the centre of the ground, going nowhere. We'll try it once again. 0418 183 917. Ali Sinnott, that's the number for all your real estate needs.
Intriguing ruck contest
this time. And Taylor's going to come up with a free kick, I think.
Oh, just let it go.
Oh no, Fortini. Well,
yeah, I thought that was
unusual.
it. Yeah.
Okay, so Fortini, a chance again for the Warriors. He should drive it long. He does. Henley's in front. Bit of a shove. Great work by Byron Blevin.
Yeah, great mark.
Good capture. And Blevin drills the kick out. Was good. Went forward Mumby. Couldn't quite mark it. Trying to get through was Hardy. There was Walsh blocking it up. Great work by Fortini. Shovels the ball forward. Dion Anthony over the ball. Taking a head high, and he's going to come up with a free kick.
Gee, the umpire from 50 metres has paid that, and rightly so.
And it was there.
Oh, you can't lump a bloke in there. You could 20 years ago, but you can't now.
So Dion Anthony, he's on right centre wing for the Warriors. A high kick. It's come to ground level. Pack forms. Tommy Kilpatrick under pressure. He did get the kick away. Bounced still inside the attacking 50-metre arc. Picked up by Declan Phillips. He sends the ball forward for the Hawks. Getting back was Wiggett. Ground level. Was shoved out by a player there. Was it White? Not sure. No, it was Metcalf. Now Mumby got the hand pass forward. Wilson was there. Beautiful pick up by Hill. He burst through the pack. 2 bounces. He's looking at the big sticks. And he went bang and he's missed. Through the left-hand side. It would have been a great goal. Toolmart scoreboard. 4 goals, 6 to the Narrogin Hawks. 3 goals, 2 to the Wickepin Warriors.
Great play by Hill. Got through traffic and, yeah, could have easily kicked that goal.
Very classy player, Jordan Hill.
Intriguing ruck battle between who is it? As
Sam Fortini and Taylor.
Taylor, yeah.
Well, Taylor's the larger man and he's a talented ruckman as well, so it's a good clash. Pack forms, knocked to the front of the pack. Metcalf was there, picks it up, dispossessed.
Heel.
It was Heel again. Send the ball forward. Wiggett snagged it out of the sky. or the air. Either way, his kick forward but coming out, meeting it was Flavel. Did well. Jordan Flavel turns and fires the kick back towards left half back. Pack forms. The Elling was involved. It went to ground level again. Hand pass. Spark through heavy traffic.
Did he what?
It ran out of terra firma. It's gone out of bounds. And we'll have a throw in on the right half forward flank.
What a great start to the second quarter.
Ball to be thrown in. 4-6 plays 3-2. 10-point margin. Taylor, another thumping big punch. It's gone about 40 metres at least. At ground levels, that's quite dangerous from Ballard. It's gone across, taken by Mumby, tried to fire the hand pass out. Under pressure, the kick went from Whitworth down the field. It's come to ground level. It's taken by Jackman, swung the hand pass out wide. Blevin, it was, trying to get it out. We were bubbling away on Blevin. Going through. Melvin was great stuff. Hand pass out to Metcalf. Back to Melvin. Wickepin under pressure, but they get the kick away. Henley hit the pack. It went to ground level once again. Wrapped up on a good strong tackle was Hardy.
This bloke,
the umpire blows the whistle.
This bloke rucking,
might have been good.
This bloke rucking is like Polly Farmer used to handball at 40 metres.
Okay, they set themselves again. They go high. One down by Fortini. Quick kick from Jackman, sees the ball high and out of bounds. It tumbles, and we'll have a throw in. It's pretty hard going out there.
Oh,
good,
absolutely. The pressure rate is well over 200 at each team.
Again, Taylor, back door was excellent. It was to Hardy on his boot. He got flattened late. Maybe it's a kick down the field. Is it to Malachi Bolton? I think it is. Well, he got flattened, according to the umpire, after he kicked the ball. And Malachi Bolton, well, we haven't really seen him actively involved in the game in the first term. And maybe an opportunity here now.
Gee, they're costly errors, aren't they?
Oh.
I didn't see it, but you just can't afford to do that.
Well, it was touch and go, but it was very late. In comes Malachi Bolton. Beautiful kick. Off his boot, goal on the board to the Narrogin Hawks. On the Toolmart scoreboard, they go to 5 goals, 6, 36, leading the Wickepin Warriors 3 goals, 2, 20. A margin of 16 points in favour of the Narrogin Hawks in the second quarter. Brought to you by Elders Real Estate Narrogin. If you're wanting to know your investment or private dwelling, what it's valued at on today's market, then phone your local real estate specialist now. Ali Sinnott, 0418 183 917. Daryl Sinclair.
That's a big goal and a crucial goal. They've stemmed the flow a bit, the Narrogin Hawks.
The Rucks go for it again. Nothing effective. Fortini was there trying to go through. Well, it might have been Flanagan involved. We've got a whistle on play, and a free kick will go the way of the Narrogin Hawks. And it goes to a player in Flanagan. Cadence Flanagan. He turns, drills the pass straight to Kendall Ballard, though. And Ballard holds up at half-back. He's going to kick from inside his defensive 50-metre arc. He sees Dion Anthony. It's a wobbly old kick. Oh, Anthony used his body brilliantly on Phillips, and that's a clever mark. Anthony, he's got a man free, and Henley found him at centre half forward. He ran to 50, drilled the pass in. Oh, Kirby couldn't dig it up. Henley goes back in after the ball. Timms tries to crash through. There was Penny at ground level, picked up by Fraser Good. Underground hand pass. Melvin's involved. Can't get his hands on the ball. Tackled without it. Spark put it on his boot. Tumbled the ball forward. Blevin was there. It's like a hot potato. It's hard to get hold of. It flicks out towards Penny. He can't pick it up either. Round level picked up by Wilson. Oh, snap on goal. It was by Henley. A miracle goal to the Wickepin Warriors. A great goal. A big contender for the CSBP Fertilisers goal of the day. And on the Toolmart scoreboard, 4 goals, 2. So the Wickepin Warriors trailing the Narrogin Hawks 5 goals, 6. Daryl Sinclair in commentary.
Just shows you when the ball gets in quick, no matter how good a backman you are, you get the jitters, you fumble, and then you can pay the price. Outstanding snap by Henley, a good contender for the goal of the day in my view.
Absolutely. And he's been relatively quiet. And look, he went looking for Kirby, trying to do the right thing. The pass was maybe a bit hot. Kirby couldn't dig it up. Then he got back into the fray, and I tell
that
you
happened
what,
a couple of times at Landmark with Kirby. Came off his chest, the old rubber chest.
back to the centre they go. No effective ruck knock. Fortini did well. Turns, ticks it out. Melvin runs onto it. Hand pass over the top to Henley, was it? Tries to run onto the ball. He gets the kick away. It might have been Harris. Set it to the right half forward flank. A big fist on the ball. Penny took possession. Then he was tackled. A kick came out. It was a wild one from Bradford. It's at ground level, picked up by Hardy. Underground pass goes forward. Going onto it was a player, Flanagan. Keeps it alive. He did very well. Cadence Flanagan drills the kick forward. Mark's been taken by Kickett. He wheels around. Hawks going forward. Bolton in front. Marks the ball for the Narrogin Hawks. Fantastic football by the Hawks.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic footy by Narrogin, set up at the start really by Penny, and then to Flanagan, and then this fella Bolton, who's normally a reliable kick at goal.
In he comes. Malachi Bolton unloads a big kick on goal. Goal on the board for the Narrogin Hawks. Toolmart scoreboard, 6 goals, 6 to the Narrogin Hawks. Wickepin Warriors 4 goals, 2 in a fantastic second semi-final here on this Saturday afternoon, downtown Narrogin, and great work by Cadence Flanagan to keep that ball alive.
Absolutely, it gets back to ball usage, doesn't it, Kev? 2 second quarter goals now to Malik and Bolton. Very, very accurate. Game on here at Towns Oval. A brilliant second semi-final. Wickepin certainly have lifted their rating, and Narrogin Hawks, gee, they're hard at it as well. Here we're back with these 2 ruckmen again.
Okay, Clash of the Titans. This time Fortini over the top. It ends up back to him from Henley. The kick comes out. Ramsey was in front. He couldn't trap the ball. Anton Hansen was there. Good little hand pass back from Hardy was okay. It's out wide. Harris was there. No, it was picked up and kicked late, and a shove, and a free kick down the field.
I'm not sure
to
if that
Ramsey.
was there.
So Morrissey's going to come up with the free kick.
Not sure about that.
Well, I didn't quite see it. It's just I've got to stretch around the corner. Morrissey goes for Kirby. Big fist on him. Comes to the back of the pack. Was there a whistle on play?
An advantage and
An
goal.
advantage and a goal. Okay.
To Dowling, I think it is. 28.
Yes, Todd Dowling. And that is a goal to the Wickepin Warriors. Toolmart scoreboard, 6 goals, 6 Narrogin Hawks, 5 goals, 2 to the Wickepin Warriors. And you had a good look at it, Sinkers.
Yeah, I did. It certainly a free kick. I'm not sure about the one, the relay downfield, but certainly the second one was there, and then a good advantage call, and the Wickepin player in Dowling was in the right spot at the right time. So, 4 goals a quarter to Wickepin, to Narrogin Hawks 2. This game's, on knife edge at this point, such early in the second quarter.
And I tell you what, she's building up, and we're not too far away from getting some rain here, I reckon, Sinkers. Ruxio turf. Fortini won it down. Spark was there. It's a battle of the wheels in the centre of the ground, and the umpire blows the whistle. We'll go once again. I tell you what, it's a great clash in there. Some really good quality footballers. Fortini won it down. Walsh was taken high, says the umpire. He's come up with a free kick for the Narrogin Hawks here in the second term. Brought to you by Alders Real Estate in Narrogin. His kick wide was good to Noah Bowen Zaccoli. He goes with the kick. Long and strong. Coming out was Malachi Bolton. No, it was, and he couldn't quite take the ball with him. He was tackled over the line. We'll have a throw in. It's on the right half forward flank for the Narrogin Hawks, who lead by 10 points here in the second term. Brought to you by Alders Real Estate.
Great quarter by Wickepin.
Rucks go to a big thump on the ball. It was by Taylor. Read off the pack beautifully by the Warriors. Kick forward was good. Mark's being taken by Morrissey. Morrissey played well last week, but this is a tougher contest. Kick was long to Dion Anthony. Used his body well on Blevin. Anthony looks towards centre half forward. Well-weighted kick, and that was a fantastic fist on play down there by Good. That was brilliant football. Goes back in after the ball now. Tries to rebound it for the Narrogin Hawks. Metcalf is under it for the Warriors, though. He marks on his chest. He goes out wide with the kick. Found a player in Wilson. It could be Carter, I'm not sure, or Regan. It's hard to tell, the Twins. And the kick goes forward to Fortini. Fortini lays back, sends a long kick. Anthony, he used his body so brilliantly well. He's marked it. He's outside 50. He's looking for the corridor. He's looking for a player in Roach, who flew and marked the ball in the pack. Oh, beautiful. ball play. Wickepin Warriors.
He read that beautifully, Roach, and beautiful kick. Anthony certainly learned from his previous area where he tried to centre it to Melvin. He's gone long. He set it up nicely, and this fella can go back and kick on goal. Roach is having a pretty good game.
Well, he could bring it down to a 4-point margin. Dave Roach, in he comes. Kick of his boot. It's beautiful! Goal on the board, 2-mark scoreboard, 6 goals, 6 Narrogin Hawks, 6 goals, 2 to the Wickepin Warriors. It's a 4-point ball game, second quarter of the second semi-final, downtown Narrogin, Clayton Road Oval, and the rain is going to start tumbling down, I think, in a little bit.
Oh, not my forte, weather. Being a city boy, but what a cracking second semi-final, one of the better second semi-finals I've witnessed in a few years at Upper Great Southern. Both sides going at it. Got to say, the umpies are letting it go, let them play footy, that's all we want them to do. The contest between Fortini and this fella's very interesting.
It's evened up quite a bit. It's at ground level. Tommy Kilpatrick working, tried to get it out, pack forms. Anthony's got his head down.
I thought he got a high tackle.
It comes up with a free kick. Anthony quickly on with a job to Trent O'Brien. He found him. O'Brien just stalls a little bit. Now he goes with the long kick. Jackson Ramsey used his body well. Couldn't complete the mark though. Was down there. It was a big tackle.
Good call.
Free kick comes up to Melvin, I reckon. Great tackle. A contender for the All Good Refund Depot Wagen. Tackle of the day to Ryan Melvin. He sees Kirby. He's just going to thump the long one down. Oh, I tell you what. He sent it right out of bounds, Sinkers.
It's a kick in, yeah. Poor kick there by...
in the end it was.
Ryan Melvin. Can't be too long to go.
Second quarter brought to you by Elders Real
sorry, correction, 7 minutes. Plenty of time.
7 minutes. Okay, Ali Sinnett's the contact. 0418 183 917. And that kick's gone out of bounds on the full as well. Maybe the breeze has just picked up or something's going on, Sinkers. Definitely out of bounds on the full. And it should be Wickepin's kick.
Absolutely. It's got to be Lay's kick.
Yeah. So Lay goes for Anthony. Well weighted. Oh, he couldn't complete the mark. Heel. Come through. Big hip and shoulder. Drills the ball back out. Hardy takes it. Hand pass to Kilpatrick. Runs into heavy traffic. Over the top. Was it back to Hardy? Puts the ball in his boot. It's out of bounds on the full. They're all kicking it out of bounds on the full.
Plenty of pressure, plenty of pressure. Big hit there on Anthony, who's had a huge second quarter.
Medcalf for the Warriors. Thumps it back in long. This time it stays in. Anthony goes for after as well. Jackman was there. The ball spills out of bounds. We'll have a throw in just forward of right half forward flank for the Wickepin Warriors here in the second term. Second semi-final. Big K footy. Ball to be thrown in. Taylor worked his way. Jackman in there working hard for the Hawks. It's tied up.
Hope you're enjoying the call, listeners. We've got a cracker here at Narrogin.
Absolutely. Well, it's inside the attacking 50-metre arc for the Warriors. Ruck set himself. Dowling in the ruck was effective. Spark was held up.
Got to say, might have to put the lights on.
Getting darker by the minute. This time, no effective knock. Ooh, Taylor went in aggressively too. Bit of a hip and shoulder. Umpire says we'll try again, boys. A lot of players around the ball. Taylor thumped it 20 metres out to the side. Lay was there, tries to keep it alive, but he can't. Forced out of bounds. Heel came in hard on him.
Metres gained by Taylor the ruckman must be nearly 200 metres.
I'd say so. Doesn't mind putting his fist into the ball, and it's great to see. This time he does the same. Knocks it down 20 metres. Another tap on. Graham comes through. He's over the ball. Now he's wrapped up. Ball going nowhere. Umpire whistles. And we'll try again. Out in front of the commentary box almost. Fortini. No effective knock. It goes through the pack. Heel has the ball held to him.
Been quiet this quarter, Jordan Heel.
just hasn't been in the main play. Now he's back on the ball again by the looks. Fortini, Jackman, thumped down by Taylor. Roach, gee, I tell you what.
They're going in.
Yes, hard. No place for the faint-hearted.
No.
As they said themselves. Fortini won that one. Tommy Kilpatrick. Dion Anthony did well though. Heel gathers it in. Now he's wrapped up and we'll try again. Well, for the last minute or so, it's just been played in a little area on the half-forward flank region.
Good tough footy.
It is. Taylor again. It's a big thump. Taking it was Hardy. Quick hand pass out.
Holding
across the line.
Free kick off the ball. Good call.
Okay, and Hardy to come up with a free kick for the Narrogin Hawks. Rhys Hardy, Phillips comes in and helps his teammate up. It's always great to see. He's played a pretty good game, this guy, actually, Rhys Hardy. It's a well-placed kick. Spark was there coming out. Oh, Flanagan was beautiful. Hand pass to Penny. He went long, coming out really well read out of the fence. It was a great bit of work. I think it was by Hardy from the Wickepin Warriors. Oh, Kirby was an intelligent knock on. It sets up Melvin almost. He just can't gather it. Now he's tackled, dispossessed. Play on's the call. Hand pass come out to Carter Wilson. He's wrapped up in a tackle as well. It's desperation stakes down there in defence for the Narrogin Hawks.
Oh, he didn't get a kind bounce, did he, Ryan Melvin? Rain starting to fall.
Okay, Rucks again over the top. Was one down. It goes Hawks' way. The kick forward was good. Walsh was on the end of it. Laid the little hand pass off to Tommy Kilpatrick. Runs his full 10. Drives a raking long kick. Malachi Bolton in front. Takes a nice leisurely mark. Almost, I thought it could almost be 50. Bit of a late bump from Metcalf. Malachi Bolton sends the long kick Narrogin's way. Big bump in the back by Mumby. And in front, free kick. He's going to go to Fraser Whitwer or Jordan Flavel. It was Flavel that got bumped out of it as the rain starts to fall. He goes with the long kick. Graham was there. No one's marked the ball. Ground level once again. Blevin did well. Put it on his boot and sent it forward. Getting across with Sam Fortini. Taking a high for mind. And he's come up with a free kick.
No, I don't think he has.
No? Oh, well, we're going to have a ball up at centre half forward for the Narrogin Hawks.
Getting dark, Big Kev.
And the drops are getting bigger and the lights have come on. It's come to ground level once again. Quick kick out of the pack was good. Fraser Good was there. Back of the pack, Roach, Melvin, an umpire blows the whistle. He's picked out a free kick, I think, to Roach.
Yes, that's right. Good call.
And he's got one high.
Had a good game. Roach.
Dave Roach. Not sure what's going on there. So Roach in the centre of the ground. Well, could almost be 50 because he wasn't called to play on. Oh, Kirby! Oh, he's just too big and strong. Read it beautifully in flight, and he's taken a great mark, a contender for the Sports Power Narrogin mark of the day, Cale Kirby. And the rain was falling, and he's got a nice set of hands on him, Sinkers.
Oh, he can certainly play. He can certainly play, this bloke. He's got a great set of hands.
And the kick is good. Goal on the board for the Wickepin Warriors, and they indeed go to the front by 2 points.
That's Kirby's second game, third goal for the match, but 2 in this quarter. They've had a huge quarter. They kicked 5-3. They've kicked 5 goals to Narrogin's 2. So. Yeah, they've played really well. Anthony's had an impact. All their go-to players have been really, really strong. And, I think Kilpatrick's drifted out of the game a bit, and as too has Jordan Hill. So a game of 2 quarters, if you like. One dominated by Narrogin Hawks. Late into this quarter, Wickepin have the ascendancy.
Okay, well, conditions are going to get decidedly a little bit more tougher out there as well. Yeah. Second quarter is brought to you by Elders Real Estate Narrogin. If you want to know what your investment or private dwelling is valued at on today's market, then phone your local real estate specialist now, and Ali Sinnott. Give her a call on 0418 183 917.
I got the benefit of the screen. This is high-tech stuff.
I'm sitting in the wrong spot by the looks of it.
We might have to do a change because I'm not taking your job, Big Kev. What a great game, listeners. We're calling for you for Big Kev footy. I don't know what's happened. Someone's pinched the footy, or it's...
Must have gone over the fence out onto Clayton Road itself. So we're taking a bit of time to retrieve the ball.
Can't be too long to go. Timekeeper. 2 minutes, says the Narrogin timekeeper. He's all over it.
Okay, well, 2-point margin in favour of the Wickepin Warriors. It's been a terrific quarter by them.
Gee, it's belting down.
5-goal term. Well, there's money falling out of the sky.
Well, the rates will go up at Narrogin, having the lights on at 3:30 on a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, it's getting heavier as well. Another bag to the acre.
Gee, if they'd found the footy, they still haven't got it. Where's that boundary umpire going? He's going halfway down Clayton Road. He'll be at the petrol station.
Next thing you'll get attacked by a dog or
seriously, can you
something.
see him? He's going into someone's front yard.
Yeah, I know.
Is he going to jump the fence? He is.
Attacked by a dog or something next thing.
Oh, there must be. There's got to be a spare footy, don't they? Well, surely you got a spare footy, Upper Grade Southern Footy League. It only cost you $110, Yogi. Get a spare footy.
Well, he hasn't emerged from the house yet. Might be having a cup of coffee over there.
Maybe he doesn't want to come back in the wet.
Oh, it's teeming down.
The field umpires asked for a spare footy, and there isn't one. Where is he now? Is he knocking on the front door?
Well, I think another
doesn't he want
another
to jump
boundary
the fence?
umpire's turned up there. Well, I don't know. The ball was...
Oh, this is a bit Irish. How many boundary umpires it take to find a footy?
I'm just waiting for the big guard dog to come out.
The cameraman's amused or bemused. What's he? Where is he, mate? Can you see him?
There's something you don't see every
there's one of
day.
them in green. Green with green trees. Oh, is that the same bloke?
They can't even find the football.
Oh, this isn't good.
Hang on, we've got another ball.
He's throwing his arm up. He's saying, I can't find the footy. As he comes back, empty-handed.
Well, they had a football out there, and then they've just sent the football back. It's going to have to come back out again. And it's teeming with rain.
And, of course, if there's lightning, they'll come off. Let's not forget that. Oh, we've got a footy.
All right.
But now we're going to wait for the boundaries now to get in position.
What an unusual circumstance to be having.
And a 6-6-7-2.
Well, the boundary umpire hasn't got back there yet, so it doesn't matter. Play on's the call from the umpire. It's wet and it's slippery now for the second term. He's blowing the whistle.
And I'm watching it from the big screen.
And I'm looking through a crack in the window. Okay, they set themselves again. Graham was in the ruck. Fortini brought it down. Great work by Henley. Hand pass out. Roach put it on his boot, sent it forward. How's the bounce over Carter Wilson's head? Penny was there. Wrapped up in a tackle. It's on the left half forward flank for the Warriors. It goes inside 50 for them. Coming out, well, that was actually Penny there. Took possession. Got a quick kick away. It's tapped towards ground level. Picked up by Roach again. Tries to shrug the tackle. Goes out wide. Might have been from Henley. And great work by the Narrogin Hawks. Linking up, it comes to Blevin. Drills it forward to Flanagan, who's marked it. Cadence Flanagan. His kick forward to kick it is excellent. He's marked the ball on the left half forward flank for the Narrogin Hawks. We're going to have to slide the window over a bit more. And Will Wiggett was on the end of it. And he's marked it for the Narrogin Hawks. That is tremendous work by them out of defence. And Wiggett with the opportunity to put the Hawks back in front. Oh, tell you what a set of circumstances going on here. We've got rain running down the windows. You can only see through a crack in the window. Will Wiggett. In he comes. It's horrid off his boot. Goes to the right full forward pocket region. Play on's the call. Singers, you might have to look on that screen because there's a snap-on goal.
I think it's kick it.
And it's been kicked by... Who is it?
Flanagan. Flanagan with a great snap to put Narrogin back in front. What a great snap. And again, you get the ball in quick, you get the rewards. Rain has ease, which will help you, Big Kev. And it's 7-6. Narrogin Hawks, Wickepin 7-2. Only seconds remaining in this second quarter.
And that would have to be a contender for the CSBP Fertilisers. Goal of the day. So 4-point margin in favour now of the Narrogin Hawks. They've gone to 48, plays 44. It's back to the centre. The rain just easing up a little bit. All my paperwork's got wet now. Okay. Back to the centre we go. Rucks go to it. Fortini over the top was great. Roach was in there. Tackle. Play on's the call. Quick kick and a throw. And the Narrogin Hawks have come up with a free kick. Going the way of Jordan Hill. Hill out of the centre. Ball comes to him. Very difficult to get a good measure on this. As the siren sounds to finish the first half and the second quarter. And thank goodness, after this heavy downpour of rain, on the 2-mark scoreboard, the Narrogin Hawks are 7-6, leading the Wickepin Warriors 7-2, 48 plays 44, a margin of 4 points in favour of the Narrogin Hawks in the second semi-final here at Clayton Road Oval, Narrogin. And well, what a great second quarter it was by the Wickepin Warriors.
It was.
But to their credit, the Hawks bounced back very late.
They did, Kevin. You take a deep breath. And it's goal scorers for Narrogin, Hill with one, Mumby one, Kickett and Wiggett also with one, with Flanagan, that last great little snap, and Bolton with 2 second quarter goals. And for Wickepin, it's Roach, Henley, Dowling and Melvin all with one. Of course, Kirby with 3, and 2 of those coming in the second quarter. The clearances that quarter was 6 to Wickepin, 4 to Narrogin. Inside 50s, 13 to 5. So when you look at the contest at this point, there's not a lot in inside 50s between them, and there's not a lot between clearance as well, and that would be the indicator when there's only 4 points in what has been an outstanding second semi-final.
Yeah, good stuff. Senkers in commentary today, and well, we had a dry run right up until the last 10 minutes or 5 minutes, and all of a sudden it's come down like cats and dogs. We lost the ball for a while, and a few things happened very late in the second term. But a great game of football thus far, and the winner, of course, to advance into 2025 Grand Final, the Upper Great Southern Football League. Certainly a lot to play for, and we want to thank our second quarter sponsor in Elders Real Estate in Narrogin, and you can give Ali Sinnott a call on 0418 183 917. Also, I've got my papers sticking together, that much rain's come in. And Peter Rundle, of course, MLA, sponsoring this little talk as well. And if you wanted to speak to Peter, give him a call at the Narrogin office on 98811 225, doing a fantastic job. A little bit later on, we will be looking for Price's Fabrication and Steel Man of the Match. And of course, they're building sheds and selling Australian-made steel all over the countryside in the Great Southern region. 98309414. Give the guys a call there. And of course, we've seen some great goals, marks, and good tackles as well for our other major sponsors in CSBP Fertilisers and Sports Power Narrogin and the All Good Refund Depot in Wagen, Sinkers.
Oh, look, what a great game of first half footy, and we're getting a bit of mail through on our text from Billy Sloyth and Robbie Kirk enjoying the coverage. So that's a bit of positive feedback, which was good, but that rain was
How much are we paying them?
Yeah, Billy will send me the invoice, don't worry about that. But I tell you what, yeah, really, really good game. Shame about the rain, because this was really promising to be, you know, a game.
It's going to make a real tough last half now.
And I've got a feeling it may suit Wickepin with being the smaller of the side, I reckon. The ball will be on the deck a bit more. But again, in these conditions, it's just going to be a matter of opportunity, like Flanagan provided Narrogin very late in that quarter to give them the lead.
Okay. All right. Well, look, we're going to take a break up here. Big K football, second semi-final. It is the Liberty Rural match of the day as well, brought to you by Kelvin Andrews. And they've got great price fuel all through the Great Southern region, 0488 678 018. We're going to take a break. We'll be back very soon with the last half of the second semi-final. Yeah, thanks, Norm. Big Go football, second semi-final. Downtown Narrogin, Clayton Road Oval, the big clash between the Narrogin Hawks and the Wickepin Warriors. Second semi-final, the winner to progress forward into the grand final in a couple of weeks' time. A lot to play for. The Narrogin Hawks are 7 goals, 6, 48, leading the Wickepin Warriors 7 goals, 2, 44. A 4-point ball game. A beautiful first half we've had, and now the rain's tumbled down. It continues to rain, and it's going to make conditions very, very different here for the last half. In commentary this afternoon, Daryl Sinclair. Sinkers, it's been great.
Look, it has been great. We had a bit of feedback that the screen was a bit blurred, so we've put the cameraman in an harness. We've thrown him over the balcony during the break, and he's cleaned it up a bit, so I hope you can see it a little bit clearer now. He's missed out on his cup of tea and cake, but that's what happens when you're calling a second semi-final.
Great stuff. Third quarter's brought to you by the Mullins family, Eastville Park and Quayler up west, Merino stud, Rob Mullins. Give him a call on 0427 886 061. Fantastic sheep they do have, and doing a great job, the Mullins family out there at Eastville Park and Quayler up west, Marinos. We're not far away from the all-important third term. The big clash, the second semi-final, and the umpire throws the ball high aloft. Taylor wins it down straight to Jackman. Put it forward. Coming out was Mumby. Couldn't take it with him. Over the ball was Roach for the Wickepin Warriors. Went forward. Melvin was there. Tried to mark. Follows up. Slips over. Pack forms just towards the centre of the ground at the moment. Toe poke forward. We've got a whistle on play.
He
Free kick goes the way to Heel for the Hawks. Jordan Heel. He looks wide. Very slippery out there now. Kick forward to Blevin was good. He couldn't quite take the mark. Fantastic pick up though from a player there in Henley. Now the kick went forward and Jackman was at the end of it though. He's marked the ball for the Hawks. Cohen Jackman in much different conditions than what the first half was played for. Carter Wilson was in front. Read it beautifully on his chest and marks the ball for the Warriors.
Couple of early turnovers, both teams.
He goes with the kick, puts it up. Pack forms, Heel flew. Back in the pack was Blevin. Little kick out the side. White was there. Blevin almost got kicked in the head. Play on's the call. And we'll have a throw in.
Gee, you've got to pay that.
I don't think the umpire saw it. Too many players in front. And the ball's to be thrown in. It's on the right centre wing for the Narrogin Hawks. Taylor in front. Fists the ball. Tommy Kilpatrick was there, couldn't take it. Great work trying to come through was a player, might have been Bradford. At the back of the pack, Blevin. He's wrapped up in a very strong tackle. Melvin fights hard for the ball. Little toe poke out. Roach did well, put it out to Melvin. Scooped it off the ground with his foot. Tim's in front, read it beautifully. Bangs the ball back towards the centre. Mumby, big fist on the ball. Sent it another 30 metres forward. Under there was Ballard. He spits it out. Picked up by Jack Walsh. Couldn't connect the ball to his boot though. Chopped off there by Regan Wilson. His kick under pressure went out. Chopped off by Tommy Kilpatrick. He's on the 50-metre mark. It goes to the corridor. No one's home except for Blake White from the Wickepin Warriors in defence.
Good play by Ballard then.
White goes out wide. Found his target out there on right half back flank. Could be Fraser Whitwer. It is. He drives a long kick. Gee, big fly from behind from Cohen Jackman. Pits out the top. Melvin tries to socket the ball off the ground. It was blocked. Out there was it Wilson. I'm not sure. No, it was Jordan Flavel. Kick went out now. Sam Fortini went forward. Gee, in front. That is a really good capture. Nice mark by Byron Blevin. In defence for the Narrogin Hawks in the conditions. Byron Blevin, his kick was long. Good body work by Anthony, but he's interfered with his man down there in Taylor. And Taylor, oh no, yeah, it should be Taylor's free kick. And Greg Taylor swung the hand pass in tricky conditions. Not the best option probably. Went for Declan Phillips. Hand pass comes back to him now. That was from Hardy. His kick was good and long. And he found Jack Walsh on the end of it for the Narrogin Hawks. And he's within goal kicking range. Bit of a tight angle.
Good usage of the footy though. thought Anthony was a bit unlucky there, just let it play, I reckon. But nonetheless, now they've got a shot on goal through Walsh, who is normally a reasonable kick at goal.
Okay, Jack Walsh. And he comes now. Still rain falling. Kick off his boots, gone across the face for one behind only. Toolmart scoreboard. 7 goals, 7 to the Narrogin Hawks, 7 goals, 2 to the Wickepin Warriors.
I think the first few minutes is going to be like it for the rest of the game. The ball's going to be on the deck, and it's just going to be a hard slog.
Third quarter brought to you by the Mullins family, Eastville Park and Quayle Up West Merino Stud. Kick comes in, long and strong, pack forms. Front of the pack was Melvin. Hard ball to hand, got the hand pass out, but it's taken by Walsh. He sends it back in for the Hawks, out of bounds on the full though.
Must be about the 5th out of bounds on the full today by both sides.
Yeah, we had some tricky ones there late in that second term before it started raining. Anyway, out of defence. Could have been Wilson. Sent the ball long. Big fist by Jackman. Sent the ball forward. It was comes to ground level. Pack forms. Umpire says no. It's just right on that 50-metre arc. And we will have a ball up. It's in the Narrogin Hawks forward line. They went high. Taylor did get the best of it. No one in particular. Ground level. Metcalf tries to follow through. Ball is going nowhere. And the whistle is blown. We'll try again. A lot of players around here. And Fortini did well. Knocked it forward. It's towards the boundary line. I think Leahy was there. And it comes out, goes Hawks' way into the corridor. Ballard was knocked out of the way. Big fella was Mumby, can't quite pick it up, and trying to bust his way through was a player there in white. Umpire says no. But it's only 35 metres out from the Narrogin Hawks goal.
Compromising footy.
The wet conditions has changed the game completely. Patini tries to follow up with a soccer, picked up by Flanagan. Shovel the ball out towards Penny. Penny ground level, put it out towards a player there in ground, was it? Not sure. It's at ground level. That was Fraser Good, I should say. And once again, a whistle on play, and the ball's worked its way around in front of the commentary box.
Really important. Both teams don't try and be too cute with the footy.
Yep, just got to play the fundamentals. Fortini, he went high. Over the ball was Jackman, goes in hard.
Just got to do the basics well, I reckon, Kev. Do the basics well.
It's just that it's going to change the game completely while the conditions are like they are now. Be much tougher. They fly high. Fortini won it. Ground level was Penny. He was bumped out of the way. Heel did really well. Tried to get the hand pass. Couldn't. Bowens Coley was there. Can't pick it up. Picked up by Dion Anthony. Ball was smothered off his boot. It's gone out of bounds, and we will have a throw in right in front of the commentary box here at Clayton Road Oval.
Anthony's cramping. Done something to his left hammy.
Okay. Well, the ball to be thrown in again.
And the conditions aren't going to improve. I know I'm stating the obvious.
Rucks to set themselves. Taylor in front. Wings it down. Bowens Coley. Hand pass. Tommy Kilpatrick. He picked it up. He got his boot into the ball. Sent it forward. Mark by Phillips. No, not paid. Ballard was tackled. Holding the ball, says the umpire. And Phillips has come up with a free kick for the Narrogin Hawks.
I think the crowd said holding the ball, and then the ump agreed with him. Not sure about that.
Kendall Ballard, well, very good defender. Just not much you could do about that.
No.
Declan Phillips, 50 out. Waiting and watching. He's just going to thump it long, I think. Wet weather kick. He runs right in. He does send it long, right to the top of the goal square.
That's a goal.
And it has cleared the pack and goal on the board for the Narrogin Hawks. Well, that was a thumping kick, and he made the most of his run in as well. And a fantastic goal in the wet to the Narrogin Hawks and to Declan Phillips. Toolmart scoreboard, 8 goals, 7 to the Narrogin Hawks, 7 goals, 2 Wickepin Warriors.
Phillips, great kick and a good work by some players there on the goal line to make sure it got through. Bolton was one of them who did a lot of good work. 11-point lead. That could be a lot in these conditions, Kev.
I agree. Mullins family, Mullins family, there's a sponsor. Eastville Park and Quayle Up West. Merino Stud. Rob's the go-to. 0427 886 061. Prepare some great sheep. They do. One down by 14. The umpire's in the way. Picked up by Jackman. Had the ball smothered off his boot. Anthony, he was tackled, dispossessed. Shoved in the back almost. Pack form, slippery conditions. It works its way forward. Oh, that's a great work by Blevin. Come through, picked it up quickly onto his boot. Chopped off by Metcalf. He sends it out wide. Reece Hardy slips over in the wet. Leahy is there. That was a great pick up in the wet as well. Back door with the hand pass. Goes back towards Ballard. Ball was smothered though. They've done some good. Flanagan out there was excellent for the Narrogin Hawks. Whistle on play after a good tackle. And we'll have a ball up on the left half forward flank for the Narrogin Hawks. We just haven't got time to muck around much.
Get the footy, you get nailed.
Taylor went high, won it down towards the boundary line. We'll have a throw in. Lights are on. The rain is still falling. It's lightened off a lot. But we've got a very wet conditions oval out there now. Here in the third term, second semi-final, 11-point margin in favour of the Narrogin Hawks in the third term. Ball's thrown into a hell of an angle, and the ruckman couldn't get near it.
Like a dart.
Central umpire says you better try again. Head towards the centre. Okay, well he slipped off his hands. They're going to have to do it again. Oh, atrocious conditions for the boundary umpire. This time you'll get it. And he does. High. Knocked to the front of the pack. Heel was wrapped up in a tackle. Did well. It spits out. Melvin was there. He was bustled out of the way. I think it was Anthony. Toe poke forward off the ground. Great work. I think it was Penny slid in and knocked it forward. And the kick from the Hawks goes in the forward line. Whitwer was there. Fisted away by Metcalf as well. It's outside the attacking 50-metre arc, and a free kick goes the way of Ryan Melvin for the Wickepin Warriors.
I think Narrogin is starting to gain a little bit of ascendancy, Kev.
Well, they've just got a little bit more control over the ball. Kick went to the forward line, or towards the centre line, I should say. Just such a pack of players around the ball, and the conditions are just very, very wet.
Oh, hard to play, hard to umpire, and hard to call, Kev.
Definitely is, definitely is. So we'll try again. Far side of the oval. No effective knock. Anthony was over the ball. Tries to knock it through the pack. Did pretty well. Roach was there. He's just slipped over. It's just players losing their feet pretty easy. Umpires let it go. He's probably going to have to blow the whistle now. And we'll have a ball up once again.
It's
11-point margin.
Just a scrap.
All the skills have gone out the window. It was one down by the Hawks. Pack forms once again. Players getting flung left, right and centre.
He's paid a free kick.
He has. Goes the way of the Warriors. And I think might have been to a player there in Henley, was it? He sent the ball long for the Wickepin Warriors. Morrissey was involved. It's on the right half forward flank. Ball is tied up. To their credit, the umpires are trying to let it go.
Yeah, that's all they can do, and just pay the major free kicks.
As they set themselves once again, the rucks. Taylor maybe got the best of it. Toe banged forward. Wickepin's away. It's inside their attacking 50-metre arc, picked up by Good. He got his boot into the ball and sent it forward. Toe poke went forward once again. Bit of a shove in the back. It was to Tommy Kilpatrick. Kick off the ground. Now Taylor. That's a good 60-metre underground kick, and going through was Regan Wilson. He attacked the ball. He sends it out wide. Out there was Fortini. Couldn't mark the ball. It was picked up by Taylor. He sent the ball long. Mumby was there. Couldn't mark the ball. Tries to follow through. Flanagan over the ball. Scoops it out. He's going to get called a throw here.
Fair call.
And the free kick will go the way of the Warriors. And I think to Jordan Flavel.
Correct.
It was there. Mullins family, Eastville Park and Quayler up, West Merino stud. The kick went forward. It's been chopped off by Hardy for the Narrogin Hawks. I think it's Reece Hardy.
Had a good game.
It is, yeah. Gets plenty of the ball. His kick forward was good, but coming in and a great mark. Once again, it was to Kendall Ballard. Ballard, his little kick was down low. Hand pass popped out. Flavel's under pressure, but he did really well. runs around the player and drives a long kick to the forward line. It was fisted away up there by Byron Blevin. It's gone towards the boundary line and out of bounds.
Again, good play by Blevin. He's having also a good game.
Very good defender, of course. Recently played Cooker and Dumbleyoung, where he was a mainstay in the back line and certainly a mainstay for the Narrogin Hawks. Ball is thrown in. Trying to come through was Kilpatrick. Little toe poke in. Heel did well. Little kick from Spark. Sent the ball forward. Goes out towards a player in Carter Wilson. Again, momentum. Sees the ball going forward. It was a nice pick up down there, or almost, by the Hawks defence in Anton Hansen. Can't get his hands on the ball, though. Holding the ball, says the umpire. And Hansen to come up with a free kick.
I think he said he dived on it, and he most probably did.
Okay, Anton Hansen. Little kick wide was good. Found its target, and Jordan Heel. Heel lays back on the kick. Centre forward, Mumby to the front. Off hands. Inside the attacking 50-metre arc. Walsh off the ground. Coming out was Bolton. Getting back was Regan Wilson. It was a nice scoop up. His kick towards the boundary line sees the ball roll out of bounds, and we will have a throw in left forward pocket region for the Narrogin Hawks. And Rob Mullins is the contact. 0427 886.
And I see Henley's hobbled off the ground, holding his knee, left knee.
Okay, 061 was the last three of that. And Dowling coming onto the field for the Wickepin Warriors. Well, that's not good for Henley. And the ball to be thrown in once again. Our boundary umpire's having all sorts of problems handling this wet ball to throw it in for Teeny. No clear knock. Walsh was there. Whitwer, little toe poke. Walsh did really well. Got it onto his boot. Picked up by Munns. Now he's dispossessed. Pack forms again. Kick ricochets out. Off the ground. Roach got it forward. Over the ball was Heel. It's shoved forward. Back to Roach. Twisting and turning. He got a kick away. And that was to Morrissey, but the boundary line again was close. And we'll have a throw in. Well, just the conditions now.
Just hard footy.
Excuse me. 11-point margin in favour of the Narrogin Hawks. It's outside their attacking 50-metre arc on the left half forward flank. Far side of the oval. Fatini maybe. Kilpatrick runs onto it. Just loses his footing as well. That was a nice pick up and take.
Good kick.
It was great work. Might have been Bradford, not sure. Kick went along towards centre half forward. Bowen Zaccoli was there. Tries to trap the ball. Tackles applied. It's in the centre of the ground. Pack forms. A throw. Says
Pushing
the umpire.
Back. Pushing the back on there.
Pushing the back, was it? And coming up with a free kick was Dowling for the Wickepin Warriors. Played a fair game last week. Rucky.
He did.
Goes for the high kick in the forward line. Was fisted away. Taken there by Heel. Beautifully read off the pack. Gets the long kick into the forward line. Mumby was there. Spoil was affected. Mumby. Sockers off the ground. Getting back was Ballard. Was also at ground level. Flavel working hard. Picked up by Flanagan. He got it out to Malachi Bolton. He turned and went bang. It's gone to the right forward pocket region and out of bounds. And we will have a throw in. Deep right full forward pocket for the Narrogin Hawks.
Just the one goal for the quarter, but Narrogin Hawks have had the footy 6 times inside their 50.
And
now this boundary umpire, he's going to throw it from the point post, the corridor.
That's I haven't seen that before. That's unreal. Ball's thrown in. Comes to Ballard. Kendall Ballard, heavy traffic. Puts a good kick into the ball. Coming out was Blevin. Read it beautifully. He gets a kick away. Back to the full line. Heel was underneath it. Roach did really well when he reached over the top. Boundary line's close. And he skids the last 10 feet on his tummy with the ball. The ball to be thrown in right. Oh, a bit of a...
Oh, that's not right.
Okay, well, a bit of a freebie there. Kick went forward line, ground level. It was a pick up by Dowling. And it's held to him, says the umpire.
He was lucky. I think he fended.
Left half forward flank region for the Warriors. Can they get a goal against the Tide? They go high. Taylor wins it down. Heel's very important. Over the ball was Melvin. Umpire says no. We're going to try again. Eastville Park, Quayla West, Merino Stud, the Mullins family. Terrific combination. Rucks go to it. Taylor did well. Sent it forward. Whitworth traps it in front of himself. Picked up by White. Put down. Flanagan was there. Held without the ball. Whitworth goes back in. Phillips come through with a good hip and shoulder. Umpire says no. Right half forward flank. We're going to try again. Right half forward flank for the Narrogin Hawks. Wiggett indicates that he wants to go for the knock. And he's bulldozed out of the way and he's going to give a free kick to... Oh, I can't believe that. It's the wrong way, yeah. No, he's paid it that way. Well,
No.
that's hard to understand. Kick goes forward once again. That was Regan Wilson. He did well. Underneath it was Jackman, and it was a good mark on his chest for the Hawks. He's signalling. Come long. Goes with the kick. Mumby flew, pack form, off the ground. It was socket forward. Nice pick up by Phillips to Wiggett. Roach did well. Picked up by Dowling in the same action. We've got a free kick now, and it's going towards Roach. He's played a good game for the Wicked Warriors, well. Roach, and he's doing really well in these wet conditions.
Got to get Anthony into the game, I reckon.
So, Roach with the ball. Anthony on the field. He's going to come in that direction, but we're going for the torpedo. No one touches it. It's knocked down the ground level. Morrissey was involved. Bowen Zaccoli was a pick-up over the boundary line. It's out of bounds and we'll have a throw-in. Well, the conditions have really toughened up. It's even tougher out on the field.
Oh, yes,
I'm talking about the commentary scenes.
Yes.
Okay, well, the ball... Now, the boundary umpires are being instructed to come right inboard.
But that's not right, because they only have to throw the ball in 15 metres anyway.
Okay, well, ground level Penny booted the ball. Jackman flew high. Roach again mopped up. He was tackled, pulled to the ground. It's worked its way to the half-forward flank for the Warriors. They're in need of a goal. They're 11 points down here in the third term.
4 minutes to go.
Again, Rucks go to it. Anthony involved, but gee, he's got 3 tacklers on him. Umpire blew the whistle pretty quickly. And we'll have a ball up once again. We've gone forward 5 feet at a time. Fortini did well. Wiggett was strong. Harris was there. Can he pick it up? Coming through.
Did well.
Hardy did well. Trying to toe poke the ball off the ground. Might be Bradford. No, it wasn't. It was Declan Lewis. Hard to tell with the hair that wet. Sparks with the ball. He has sent it forward. Penny goes flying. Back doors. Picked up by Fraser Good. One way then the other. Did very well. His kick goes forward. Oh, Declan Phillips. That's a great mark in the wet. A contender for the Sports Power Narrogin mark of the day. Now he's going to run out of terra firma. He got his kick away. Flanagan went straight through his fingers. Ballard was there. He sees it over the boundary line. It's on the right half forward flank now for the Narrogin Hawks. Tough going. Heavy, wet ball.
Oh, sure is. Only 1 goal for the quarter.
And now, the ball to be thrown right in. Knocked to the front of the pack. Roach was a nice pick-up. His kick was cut off. Phillips, he tried to kick it. Ballard picked it up. Tackled, pulled down. No opportunity. And we'll go again, Sinkers.
We will for about the 40th stoppage, I reckon. But a real good, tough game of footy.
It is. Whoop, Roach is in the way. We get very strong in the ruck in front. Jackman can't connect the ball with his boot either. Comes to the back of the pack, and there was Fraser Whitworth. Got to look around the corner here. Crashing the pack was Melvin. Over the top of him was Jackman. It's out of bounds, and we will have a throw in.
Only been 3 scoring shots for the quarter.
Yeah, it's just
correction, 2.
Pack of players around the ball, wet conditions, and very difficult to do anything. Theon Anthony come through the pack, and he did get the kick away. Jackson Ramsey was in front, used his strength well, went for the toe poke. Penny was good. Now it's picked up by Henley, back on the field. Tim's in front, met the ball, did really well. Nice pick up by Anton Hansen, broke the tackle as well. He got the kick away. Bowen Zaccoli couldn't trap it. Gets back towards Fortini. It was a nice gather by the big man. His kick, I'm not sure about it. Hardy was in the van here. That was Reece Hardy. For the Hawks, Walsh couldn't quite get the ageing legs there. Metcalf was a good pick-up. Back now to Flavel. couldn't quite connect with the ball either. Goes back in after it. The boundary line's too close.
Did well, both teams there. And, look, just a tough game of footy. Hard to pick a real winner. I suppose this leads 11 points, which could be a winning lead for all we know.
At this point in time, because it's still just sprinkling a bit of rain. Out of the pack, the kick goes Wickepin's way. Goes up forward. Ramsey can't pick it up. It's tied up out there on right centre wing now as the pack gets there. Umpire lets it go. Morrissey got his boot into the ball. He sent it forward. Byron Blevin sees it over the boundary line. And we will have a throw in.
Not long to go.
Just forward of right centre wing. Just shy of right half forward.
Can Wickepin get a late one?
For the Wickepin Warriors. Fortini won it down. Anthony quickly on his boot. He stumbles the ball forward. Morrissey, I think, in the van. Toe pokes the ball forward. Hawks with some numbers. It's only 35 of the 40 metres out from the Wickepin Warriors goal.
It's only the second time they've been inside 50.
Well, they need to try and do something if they can, but it's not easy. Again, Kirby was in the ruck. It flicks out the back. Quick kick forward from Tim as tumbles that way. Coming out was Anton Hansen. Bit of a hip and shoulder. Bowen Zakoli did well. Goes across. Flavel was there. He's opposed to Graham. It's kicked off the ground. Melvin was in front. Took possession. He's tackled. Toe pokes the ball forward. Coming through was Penny. And that was a great kick to Tommy Kilpatrick along the ground. Bowen Zakoli's over the ball. He's tackled. He did get his kick away. He goes to the centre of the ground. Coming out was Trent O'Brien. He couldn't pick it up. Picked up by Fraser Whitwer. Sideways kick. It's chopped off by Will Wiggett, who runs onto it. His little kick to Jack Walsh was good. And Jack Walsh took the mark on left centre wing. The Hawks pushing forward, getting across. Spark was there, but it came to Declan Mumby. He turned. He's got a man on. It looks like Willie Graham has marked the ball. 45 out. Bowen and goes wide now to Jackman, who floated down the field. As the siren sounds to end the third term, and Cohen Jackman to take a kick, but it's going to take some sort of kick as well.
You can't overstate the importance of this kick.
Well, he's still going to kick from near 50.
Oh, absolutely. He'll kick at 50.
Okay, so Cohen Jackman, the left footer, I think he is. Or maybe not. He's a right footer.
No.
Just hasn't got the legs, and it's fisted forward. No score at all. What a tough third term it was on the Toolmart scoreboard. 8 goals, 7, 55 to the Narrogin Hawks. 7 goals, 2, 44 to the Wickepin Warriors. A margin of 11 points in favour of the Narrogin Hawks. The second semi-final. 1 quarter to go. With me in commentary, Daryl Sinkers Sinclair. And that's just good, honest, tough football in the third term because of the conditions.
Oh, look, absolutely. As I said, only 2 scoring shots, 1 goal, 1 to Narrogin Hawks, and Wickepin didn't score. But though Narrogin, in saying that, only went inside 55 times to Narrogin's 4. So it's to Wickepin's 4. It's going to be. As I said, I think this 11-point lead could be enough, I think. I don't think the conditions are going to improve that much. It's just a hard slog. Roach is still playing well. Flea, Kirkby are all trying to have an influence. Anthony, Ramsey and Melvin. Fortini's doing well in the ruck. I love this fella Wright's game, I think. Taylor for Narrogin's. Won numerous hit-outs, had those big hits, gained a lot of meterage. Hill's been good, Blevin, Kilpatrick, all the players we expected to play well from both sides have. So I just think it's going to be very, very just another hard slog. I would think Narrogin would start should win from here.
Yeah, 11 points in the conditions, and we've just witnessed what the conditions are really like out there. And certainly at this point in time, we start looking at the Prices Fabrication and Steel Man of the Match Award as well. And there's been some good, solid contributors out there, Sinkers.
Yeah, absolutely has. I've liked young Jordan Hill's game. Blevin has been solid in defence. Kickett's been dangerous. I think Taylor, the ruckman, has been really, really good all day on the ball. And, of course, for Wickepin, Dunn's played better, in my mind, than Dion Anthony. Ballard's tried very hard. Their ruckman, their big ruckman, his name escapes me for the moment. Fortini. So, yeah, look, just I think best player at this point could go to any number of 3 or 4 players. Kevin, I hope the listeners throughout Great Southern and wherever you are listening are enjoying the call. It's been a wonderful second semi-final, I might say, marred by the conditions of that third quarter, but it is a wet weather game. We've had two parts of footy, I suppose. We had the beautiful sun in the first half, and that was beautiful spectacle to watch, and now it's just a hard slog. Anybody's game. I'm favouring Narrogin still.
Okay, good call. We want to thank Mullins family and the Eastville Park and Quayle Up West Merino stud. You can give Rob a call on 0427 886 061. Last quarter sponsor coming up is RJ Smith Engineering in Narrogin. Quality welding, fabrication, manufacturing and machinery repairs and needs. Give Ray a call on 0428 921 249. We might take a quick break. That little talk was brought to you by Peter Rundle, MLA. And of course, if you need to speak to Peter, give him a call at the Narrogin office on 98811 225. It is the Liberty Rural match of the day. Kelvin Andrews on 0488678018. They have the best price fuel through the Great Southern region, and they are agent for Shell products and lubricants. Well, they've broken, they're going out, so we might as well just keep at it here. It is 8 goals 7 to the Narrogin Hawks 55. Wickepin Warriors are 7 goals 2 44, a margin of 11 points in favour of the Narrogin Hawks. The winner of the game goes into the grand final in a fortnight's time. A lot to play for, and the last quarter coming to decide who goes fourth. But at this point in time, with the conditions the way they are, the Hawks have certainly given themselves an advantage here as they set themselves for the last and all-important last quarter. Ruck set themselves, and here we go. Fortini flew high and won it. Funny enough, Taylor scooped it up, but it's taken there by Melvin. He laid it out to Fortini, who wobbled the kick forward. It's chopped off down there by Morrissey. He flicked it out to a player there in Henley. Had the ball smothered. It's on the right half forward flank. Hardy did well for the Narrogin Hawks towards Tommy Kilpatrick. Play on the call. It came back to Hardy. He got the kick away. Kirby. He comes through with a big hip and shoulder. Morrissey at ground level. Picked up by Fraser Whitworth. He was dispossessed. Packed forms. It's halfway between right centre wing and right half forward flank. And the umpire now blows the whistle. I thought the Warriors were going to charge forward there, Sinkers.
Yeah, likewise. It's a good passage of play.
They fly high. Fortini won it. Kilpatrick toe pokes it off the ground. It's picked up by Carter Wilson. Well, he's trying to pick it up. He's tackled by Bowen Zaccoli. No prior opportunity. And we'll ball it up again. Let's work its way back towards the centre line. On the oval, Fortini got the best of it to Melvin. He got the kick away a little bit as he got bumped. Waiting for it out wide was Henley, the left footer. It's a big kick going into the forward line. Getting back was Timms. The boundary line was close. He's gone out of bounds. And we will have a throw in deep right, full forward pocket for the Wickepin Warriors. Trying to get an early goal on the board.
This isn't right, because that's where you normally land. You can't throw it into the corridor.
Yeah, it seems crazy.
It's crazy.
Anyway, it's picked up and kicked away by Heel. It goes out wide. Flanagan was there. Regan Wilson over the ball. He shoved it out. Coming through was Jack Walsh. He picked it up. Had the ball stolen off him by White. Tumbled it forward to Anthony. A quick hand pass back to Anthony again. He does get a kick away. There's a picked up by Penny at ground level for the Hawks. It's slippery. It's tough. Hand pass went out to Melvin. He broke the shackles. He got the kick away towards goal. It's hit the behind post.
Oh, good spot
for
to be.
Throw in deep left full forward pocket for the Wickepin Warriors.
They're pressing.
Ball to be thrown in. This time the boundary umpire is instructed to come right in as well. Haven't seen the likes of it before. Knocked down by Taylor. Taken by Anthony. Oh, he went bang on goal. He's missed. It's gone 3 for 1 behind. Toolmart scoreboard is 8 goals 7 to the Narrogin Hawks. 7 goals 3 to the Wickepin Warriors. 10-point ball game in favour of the Narrogin Hawks. Here in the last term, brought to you by RJ Smith Engineering in Narrogin. Quality welding, fabrication, manufacturing and machinery repair needs. 0428 921 249. The big kick went in, back of the pack. It was taken by Bowen Zakoli. His hand pass been stolen by Flavel. He's tackled, dispossessed at ground level. It's a scramble fest. Umpire lets it go. Now he blows the whistle. We will have a ball up on the left half forward flank for the Wickepin Warriors on the far side of the oval. Taylor went high. Knocked it down to a swarm of players. Bodies flying everywhere. Nothing too clear. Hawks or Kilpatrick almost broke away with it. It's gone out of bounds. And we'll have a throw in once again.
Good play by White to hold him up there.
Yeah, numbers the 2 6s.
Yep.
Okay, ball to be thrown in. It's just not easy. Goals are a premium. Was one down by Taylor. Taken by Tom Kilpatrick. Big kick forward, fisted away. Front of the pack. They're taken over the top by Flanagan with a hand pass. Hawks with some numbers.
Holding the ball.
And umpire says no. We'll have a ball up on the right half forward flank for the Narrogin Hawks. 10-point ball game in favour of the Hawks. We're in the last term. Grand finals begging. It's kicked out of the pack. White took it quickly onto his boot. He sent the ball forward. Tommy Kilpatrick's underneath it. He marks on the right half forward flank
Been
for
good.
the Narrogin Hawks. Oh, it's been a tough day for everybody, and Kilpatrick's done well. It's a raking long kick into the forward line. Metcalf did well. Back of the pack, picked up by Wilson. That was Regan on his boot. He's banged it out. Henley's leading in the race for the ball, but Anton Hansen zoomed in, got it over the top. Hardy was good. Hand pass back to Hansen. Tries to take on all comers. Tries to sock her off the ground. Morrissey joins in. It's desperate. It's on the left half forward flank. Picked up by Melvin. He got the kick away. No one's there. They can't keep it in. Good sees it over the boundary line. We will have a throw in. It's on left centre wing for the Narrogin Hawks. In front of the commentary box. Warrior questioning it. Believe that it could have been a free kick.
I think they might have a case.
Okay, so boundary umpire instructed to come right in. He throws the ball high and in. Fortini took possession of it. Quickly put it on his boot. Morrissey's leading the race. Fraser Good gets back. Hard turning. Dion Anthony was a good pickup. He got a big shove in the back. Play on's the call. In there was a player picked up by Tommy Munns. He put his boot into the ball and sent it forward as well. Metcalf slides over. White on the ball for the Warriors. Can't pick it up. Bowen Zakoli. Hand pass over the top. White got the little kick away. Carter Wilson was there. Bad bounce. He couldn't control.
No, I think we've got a free kick.
Okay.
Back where it came from or downfield. He's like a policeman, Craig Donkin. I'm not sure where the kick's going to be taken.
From where it is. So Carter Wilson is going to come up with a free kick for the Warriors. They're in desperate need of a goal. It's a high kick into the forward line. Anthony flew. Back of the pack. It was fisted down. Quick kick by the big ruckman, I think, sent the ball forward. Tom Kilpatrick was it. Oh, beautiful evasive skills, Tommy, as he drives the kick forward. Flanagan is on the end of it. The Hawks building momentum as they go forward. The kick is wide. It's out of bounds. And Walsh was there.
And that's who's going to win this match in this last quarter, the team that's the cleanest, and that's a beautiful kick by Tommy Kilpatrick.
Did very, very well, didn't he? Got the momentum going the Hawks' way. Hard work trying to bring that ball out of defence to get it up to the forward line. Again, Rucks go to it. Wiggett, no, it wasn't Wiggett, it was Graham. Out of the pack, the kick goes across the face and tumbles out of bounds. Deep left forward pocket.
And that's a good spot for Narrogin.
We will have a throw in.
Been
And
playing
it's
7.5 minutes roughly.
Callum Hardy has been playing on Malachi Bolton. Picks him up. Ruck seemed to be a long way away from this ball. Well, it was a decent
It's
throw.
ridiculous.
Turned, quick kick out of the pack by Dowling. Kilpatrick's been so important here in this last term. Really getting his hands on the ball, Tommy Kilpatrick.
Absolutely, having a real
Big influence.
Yeah,
Absolutely he is.
huge influence. And he's backing himself here, yeah.
Well, he's got a pretty good kick on him. It's a wet ball. He will be kicking from 50 metres or more. Tom Kilpatrick. In he comes. He unwinds. Unwinds with a long kick. It's to the right. Pack forms. Oh, trying to claim the mark. Was it Wicket? Not sure. Back of the pack. It's gone out of bounds.
Oh, it's a fair call by umpire Tonkin. He had a good view of it. There were several hands on that footy.
Might have been, I'm not sure. Might have been Graham, maybe. One of them. One of the big boys from the Narrogin Hawks. Ball thrown in right forward pocket. Fortini knocked to the front. Trying to come through was Heel. Quick kick out of the pack. Regan Wilson was in the right spot. And he marks the ball on his chest. Quick to get on with it. Over the top. Gee, White misread it. Come off hands. It's in the forward line floating. Kilpatrick joined in. Walsh got his kick into the ball. Coming out was Wilson. Tackle dispossessed. White bangs it forward. Underneath it was Jackman. Cohen Jackman on the left half forward flank.
He read that well.
He was positioned beautifully. He's looking to the corridor, but it's wet.
They've withstood the challenge, I reckon.
In comes Cohen Jackman. Now he goes for the pass. He sees Geordie Heel, but it's a bad bounce.
That was ambitious.
Well, it was in the conditions. It's just not like dry weather, is it?
No, Big Kev.
Well, you just got to deal direct. You got to soccer and you got to kick long and
look, plenty of time for Wickepin if they're good enough.
Just hard work trying to come out of defence, though. It's a long way down. Ball is thrown right in. Taken possession. Henley gets the kick back. Blevins there. Hand pass over the top was good. Finds Tommy Munns. Turns. His kick was good. He found Geordie Heel just outside 50.
Heel's been good.
Hawks have all the answers so far. He lays back on the kick. Walsh presents. He finds that player inside 50. Bit of a tight angle.
He's already
Jack
kicked
Walsh.
one, Kev.
Well, I'd venture to say he's possibly too far out to score. But when you kick it into the goal square, anything can happen.
And Roach has come off the ground and looked proppy.
Okay, Trent O'Brien onto the field for the Wickepin Warriors. Jack Walsh, in he comes. He's going to send a big kick in to the square. Pack forms. Plenty of players at the back of the pack, and the kick comes out from Wickepin. Ground level, White does well. Comes to Melvin, couldn't quite take it cleanly. Good, got it out to Jackman. He was tackled, dispossessed. Pack forms, quick kick again comes out. Morrissey's under it. He marks it for the Wickepin Warriors on the right half-back flank. O'Brien's there. Hasn't got too many options. He's just got to go with the long kick over the top. It was no. Came to ground level. Oh, Blevin was excellent. Hand pass forward. Jackson Ramsey tries to come through. Munns was there. Carter Wilson's wrapped up in a strong tackle.
Good tough footy.
Yep. Umpire says, give it to me, boys. We'll have a ball up. It's the last quarter. 10 points the margin in favour of the Hawks. They go high. Taylor maybe got the best of it. The ball's out. We've got a throw in. It's on right centre wing for the Wickepin Warriors, right in front of the commentary box. Hard work. RJ Smith Engineering and Narrogin sponsoring this last quarter. It's thrown in. Knocked to the front of the pack. Dion Anthony put his boot into the ball, but good. No, it was player and good. It was under the ball. Got the staggers up as he went back a bit.
Fraser.
Fraser good. He is good. Goes with that long kick back of the pack. Who's there? Metcalf reads it, left it behind. Hip and shoulder. Jordan Flavel was good to Melvin. Hand pass over the top. Ballard. Well, that's the sensible thing to do. It's gone forward. Coming through. Was it trying to get it? Was Trent O'Brien chopped off down there by Penny. goes through. Now picking up was Metcalf. Big hip and shoulder come flying through. Was Phillips. Had to pull his pants up as well. It comes to the back of the pack. Good was there. Couldn't take it with him. Blevin did well. He's tackled. Dispossessed. Carter Wilson at ground level. Comes with the ball. He's tackled. Tried. Holding the ball, says the umpire. The big ruckman and Taylor to come up with a free kick. He was a little bit unlucky, Sinkers.
I thought he was. He was the playmaker.
What more could he do?
He tried. I don't think he had prior.
No, I don't think he did either. That umpire, players had their back to the umpire, so the kick goes long. Ballard couldn't mark the ball. Flanagan. Anthony slides in. Poked it out. Off the ground. Henley. Something. Back to Carter Wilson. Ground level. Taylor picks it up.
Been good.
Yeah. Kick forward from the side. And a push and a free kick goes the way of the Wickepin players.
Not sure about that.
And that will be play there, Kendall Ballard. Oh, it's a terrible hand pass to Anthony. Don't they know how slippery that ball is? It comes back to Ballard, head down, taken high, and it's got to be a free kick again. What do you got? Well, he's a bit injured. That's why he hand passed it, I guess. But you got to kick the ball. You can't muck around. It's just too wet and greasy.
That's a fair call.
That's the way. It's a long kick into the forward line. Ground level. Dion Anthony was there. A pick up, a quick hand pass with Hope in it. It's chopped off by Penny. He jewels it forward. White was there. How's his kick? He's found Melvin. And Melvin has marked the ball. Is he too far out, Sinkers? He hasn't got the biggest kick in the world.
He is. He can do as much as he likes throwing that ball up, but this is a long way out in terms of the weather.
Ryan Melvin. And Sinkers, you were right. Kirby was there, but no. It's tumbled out of bounds. We'll have a throw it in the right forward pocket.
They're pressing Wickepin. They are pressing. They've been inside 54 times, starting to win a few clearances.
Okay, well, we see this unusual thing of bringing the ball right in.
I've never seen it before.
No, I haven't either.
He's throwing it to centre forward.
Big shove by Kirby. Out of the pack, and he snapped the goal for the Wickepin Warriors.
Oh, and it's on behind play.
My goodness me. That is a big contender.
It
for
is on behind play.
CSBP Fertilisers goal of the day. It's a 4-point margin in favour of the Narrogin Hawks.
That was Kirby who kicked it?
Yeah, Cale Kirby.
So
He went in the ruck, used his considerable strength, pushed the ruckman out of the way, took full possession, and snapped a banana goal.
And exceptional kick. One of many good goals today, but that may well be it, given the conditions. Kev, outstanding snap.
Oh man, it's.
But again, there's no way that ball should be thrown to centre half forward when it hasn't happened all year.
Yeah, 4-point margin.
It's just not. Well, it's fair because it's happening to both sides.
RJ Smith Engineering, Narrogin, Quality Welding, Fabrication and Manufacturing and Machine Repair Needs, 0428 921 249's the number. It's one down at ground level. Nice pick up for Teeny. Tries to go through. Air miss off the ground. Picked up by Walsh. He slips over at the psychological moment. It pops out. It's a hard ball to pick up as the umpire blows the whistle.
Well, it's ever going to be able to pick the ball up cleanly and then show a bit of composure.
Okay, they go again. Taylor went high. Heel was there. Anthony over the ball. It's shoveled out a little bit. Penny twists and turn. Momentum sees the ball go the Warriors' way. Coming through around the top was Spark. He can't get his hands on the ball either. Great pick up by Anthony. Had the ball smothered off his boot though. That was great play by Declan Phillips in front. Malachi Bolton. Flanagan charges through. Hardy lost it. Hand pass came out from Kendall Ballard. Quick hand pass to Jack Walsh. It's a high kick into the forward line. Wiggett was there. Back of the pack. Hand pass. Hands with Wiggett. He was tackled. It comes to Wilson, I think. He sent it out. Penny's underneath the ball for the Hawks. He goes wide to Jackman. How's the bounce? It sits up for him on his left foot. Long into the forward line. Oh, Graham was there. Wiggett was there. Couldn't mark the ball. Ground level was Bolton come through. Tackled. Dispossessed.
Well,
We'll have a ball up.
What a second semi it's been, and Wickepin are pressing, only trail by 4 points. Still plenty of time left.
Rucks go to it. Taken there by Hardy of Wickepin. Big pack forms. Out it comes from White. It was a good kick. Carter Wilson leads in the race. Bradford at the back. Wearing him. Bradford keeps his feet. Tied up. Wilson pops it out towards Melvin, covering a lot of territory. His kick forward was chopped off though. Might have been by heel. Sent the ball long right forward pocket. Wiggett picks it up. Hand pass. Went out to Declan Phillips. He was crunched into the ground. The kick came into the corridor. It cleared all and sundry. White's underneath it. He picks it up. He's kicked it straight to Jackman, who raked it in. It was a good capture in the end. In the conditions, he's on the half-forward line. Cohen Jackman.
Been good.
For the Narrogin Hawks.
Been good the last few minutes.
His kick to Walsh. Left half-forward flank. The Hawks have possession. They're in front by 4 points. Here in the last term. Tries to drill the pass in, but he's kicked it straight forward. It's been marked by Harris, I think.
Some tied players out there.
Bowen Zaccoli stands the mark. He wants to go with a torpedo. It's a mongrel punt. Kirby's up the field a little bit. Timms was there. He took possession. Kicked it into Big Taylor's head. How's the bounce? Over the top. Carter Wilson. Toe pokes the ball forward. Melvin was there. Caught behind. Tries to shovel it out towards Kirby. To Wilson. He's tackled without the ball for mine. No. Holding the ball. No. Push. I don't know. What's the umpire saying?
No, can't help you.
Carter Wilson's come up with a free kick. I thought he was held without it. No. Well, Sparks come up with a free kick. Well, I didn't see that one either. I didn't see any of them. Kick went, and he's almost at Ramsey. At ground level, it was Munns. He's gets it out. Comes to Kirby. He gets his boot into the ball. It's gone through for one behind.
Wow.
3-point ball game here at Clayton Road Oval. Second semi-final.
Plenty of time still, I think.
So out of fullback, the ball comes.
5 minutes.
With the long kick. Can't see over there with that car's lights shining. At ground level, the Warriors have got it. The kick came in, but no, it's wild. It's out of bounds on the full, I would have thought. And I think Goods might come up with a free kick here. If that cars could turn their lights off, it'd be very handy.
We've had enough trouble today, Kev. Now we've got trouble
when
with
they're
the car.
right in line with the car.
Absolutely,
it's
yeah.
very hard to see. As the ball comes in long and strong right centre wing. Big pack of players. Ball is forced out of bounds. We will have a throw in.
Anybody's game, Kev. It's been a cracker. Can Wickepin steal one?
Okay. Just checking the phone. It was going off. Taylor thumped it down towards the boundary line again. Ballard was there. Picked it up, hand pass. Wickepin try and keep it alive. Anthony. He's tackled, pulled into the ground. Umpire says no. We'll have a ball up once again. RJ Smith Engineering, Narrogin. Quality welding, fabrication, manufacturing, machinery repairs. We'll get that number again in a sec. Pack forms. Desperado actions taking place out on left centre wing. And it's rolled out of bounds. And once again, we will have a throw in.
Well, who can step up?
Well, it's there to be won. 3-point ball game. Ground level. Anthony turns. He got the kick away. Gee, Ramsey went through his legs. Jackman was there. Stood his ground strongly. Also in there was Leahy. Socket off the ground. Picked up by Bowen Zaccoli. He's tackled into the ground. Umpire says we'll have a ball up right on the 50-metre arc for the Wickepin Warriors.
We're 50 out.
Big pack of players around the ball. Knucked by Fortini into clear territory. Charging out. Blevin did very, very well. Heads towards the boundary line. Getting out. There was a player in Ballard, was it? It's gone out of bounds.
Yeah,
and had a
couldn't
throw
keep
in.
his feet, young
It's just
Ballard.
too slippery. It's just too tough.
But
Very
again,
hard to affect anything.
going to have another throw in.
Left half forward flank Regents thrown in. Fortini was in front. Coming through. Was that Walsh?
Yes, I think it
I think
was.
it was. Gee, he did really well. Malachi Bolton in front. Good fist away, though. It's thumped towards the 50-metre arc for the Warriors. Ground level was a Penny trying to bash his way through. Once again, slippery conditions. Umpire lets it go. Good umpiring. The kick came out from Hawks. Went towards a player there and kick it. Toe poked off the ground. Jack been important. O'Brien picks it up. Hand pass was no good to Metcalf. He needs to soccer it forward. Needs to keep going. Leahy runs onto it. Another soccer forward. Down towards right half forward flank, and they slide across the field and out of bounds the ball goes.
I reckon it's 3.5 minutes if I'm guessing right.
0428 921 249 is the number for RJ Smith Engineering in Narrogin for all your welding, fabrication needs, manufacturing, you name it. They can do anything. The ball's knocked in, down the front, picked up by Kilpatrick, goes back in after the ball again. It works its way deeper into Wickepin's forward line. It's been kicked out of bounds. We will have a throw in.
3 minutes, Kev.
3 minutes. A goal here by the Warriors would be more than interesting. It's up their end, but it probably needs a minor miracle because the conditions are too tough and the Hawks are defending too grimly. Anthony was flung out of the way.
Didn't have the footy.
Play on's the call, and then the umpire blows the whistle. We'll have a ball up again. What can be done? Not too much as the pack forms. Once again, Ramsey tries to walk his way out of the pack. And the umpire blows the whistle. It's just hard to see anybody getting enough
It needs a snap out of the pack, doesn't it?
To do anything. I think you need a curvy. Well, there is a snap out of the pack and it's gone out of bounds.
Yeah, it's okay. It's a throw-in though, Kev.
Throw-in, left half, deep left full forward pocket. I think you need a Kirby up there again to use his body and just take full possession and snap on goal.
Let's see what happens. Less than 2 minutes, I reckon.
Ball's thrown in. It's in Wickepin's forward line. Goes through all and sundry. Kirby off the ground at a toe poke forward. Blevin was there. He kicked it away. Heel laid the hand pass out. Great work. It might have been Phillips. It's chopped off by Metcalf. Got a whistle on play. It's gone out of bounds, I believe.
That's what they didn't want. Gee, they had the footy then, Wickepin. Not long now.
Ball to be thrown in. The Hawks are in front by 3 points. A grand final berth is begging. It's knocked down to ground level once again. You haven't got time. Tackled, dispossessed. And the umpire says we'll try again.
How long?
Couple of minutes left in the game.
2 minutes to go.
It's one down in the pack. It's tapped out. Tommy Kilpatrick was there. Nice shovel out. Goes towards the boundary line again. We'll have a throw in. Gee, it's just negative football. The Hawks just want it bottled up. They're in front.
They're holding on.
Not too much time to go. It was one down by Dowling, I think. Once again, so many numbers around the ball. Hawks are desperate in defence.
Can they snap one, Kev?
I don't think so. Taylor did well. He kicked it out. Goes long. Malachi Bolton was a nice pickup. It's hit ground level though. The hand pass came out. It ended up with Wilson. Might be Regan Wilson. Metcalf was underneath it. Can't mark the ball. He does get a little kick away. Taylor's underneath it. He can't mark it either. Kick out of defence goes long. Whitworth's out there. The ball just takes off. Fraser Whitworth. He picks it up. He turns. He gets the good kick away. Who's at the back of the pack? It goes through a few legs. It's picked up down in defence. Another kick goes out. Chopping it off out there was Flavel. Did well. Shoveled it out. I think it was a player in Phillips. He went for the handball. Now he's dispossessed. Pack forms. The ball was smothered. It's out of bounds. It's just too damn tough out there.
I reckon we're under a minute.
41 seconds to go. 3-point margin in favour of the Narrogin Hawks to go forward into the 2025 Upper Great Southern Football League Grand Final. Big thump by Taylor, knocked it 30 metres. It was taken by White. Big kick went into the forward line, but to the boundary side and out of bounds it goes.
I reckon we're down to 30 seconds.
Ball thrown in once again. Well, it's got to happen right here, right now. RJ Smith Engineering Narrogin sponsoring the last term. 0428 921 249. Ball is thrown in. One down by Taylor. Pack forms. Once again, so many players around the ball, it's worked its way out of bounds. And we will have a throw in. 20 seconds. Someone's got to get their hands on the ball and snap a goal. For the Warriors. But the ball's thrown in. The Hawks have been defending grimly. Hand pass over the other throw.
It's
holding the ball.
That's a fair
and
call.
That is a good decision. It was there.
Yeah.
And the big fella in Taylor, I think, is going to come up with a free kick.
And I reckon that's the ball
As
game.
the time ticks away, the Narrogin Hawks have done enough here today. As the siren sounds and the celebration is across the footy field by the Narrogin Hawks as they go forth into the 2025 Upper Grade Southern Football League Grand Final in what was, Daryl Sinclair, a fantastic game of football.
It was a wonderful game of footy, given that there were 14 goals kicked to half-time and then only, I think, two after, I think only a couple after that. The conditions really marred what looked like was going to be a wonderful day of footy, but footy's a wet weather sport. Great second half. All sides deserve credit. In a game like this, you can't have a draw, unfortunately, but Narrogin Hawks deserve to go through to the grand final. They led, I think, all day, both for a couple of minutes. Wickepin surged. Just a great game of footy. Good thing about when you play in a second semi-final, you play the winner of tomorrow's game out of between Boddington and Cooker Dumbleyoung. So as I said, a great game of footy, Kev.
Oh, it really was. How'd you go? We'll run through our awards anyway.
We'll do some goal scorers. Kirby kicked 4, singles to Roach, Henley, Wilson, and Ramsey, and to Narrogin it was singles to Walsh, Phillips, Mumby, Kickett, Wiggett, and Flanagan, and 2 to Bolton. So you could say Narrogin were lucky, Wickepin were unlucky, but you could also say the other way. So a fair result. I think that they were the better side marginally on the day, and Wickepin will lick their wounds and then come back in 8 days' time to try and play them again in a grand final. I thought better players for Wickepin. I thought Anthony was good. I thought Melvin was good. I thought Fortini in the ruck was very good, even though his counterpart also played well. Spark was good. Roach, all their main players stood up. And of course, Narrogin, I thought Kilpatrick in the clinches in that last quarter was really, really strong. And was Heel. And I thought Blevin did some really good counter punching most of that last quarter as well. So that's how I saw the better players. It's a great game of footy. The stats are pretty all similar inside 50s, similar clearances. I suppose that's what happens when there's only a couple of points in it, Kev.
No, definitely. Look, we've got some great sponsors on board, and we might just keep rolling with it and do it. Price's Fabrication and Steel, the Man of the Match Award, John Price and Co. down there in Downtown Williams, and they build sheds all over the Great Southern region. They sell Australian-made steel as well. You can give the guys and get in touch with the guys there at 98309414. Price's Fabrication and Steel Sinkers. How'd you go there for a 3-2-1? It's pretty difficult because it was 2 different games. One game up to half-time, and the second game was a wet weather game of football.
Oh, look, absolutely it was. And, really hard, I suppose, to pick best player. I always try and pick a player who's had the biggest impact, and I reckon that was Tommy Kilpatrick. Stood up in that last quarter big time. I thought their ruckman Taylor, I know I mentioned Fortini, but the metres gained by Taylor in the ruck, I haven't seen that for some time, to be honest. So that was also a good effort. And I thought overall for Wickepin, I actually liked Kirby's game with 4 goals out of 8. I thought he was most probably third best on ground.
A very influential player.
When you kick 4 out of 8, that's what I call impact.
Yeah. For me, I was going to give 3 votes to Taylor, the ruckman for the Narrogin Hawks.
Yep.
I just thought he played a great game. Well, Sam Fortini did fight back and do well, but Taylor's influence was pretty huge there today, I thought. For 2 votes, I'm just tossing up between Jordan Heel. I thought his influence was huge. Very hard putting 4 quarters together on a day like today.
Yes.
But also very impressed with Tommy Kilpatrick's effort in that last quarter, and that especially in the third quarter. You know, it was a tough day for him and everybody else out there as well. So I guess I'm going to run with Tommy Kilpatrick.
So that gives 5 votes each.
Yeah, which is fine. Because it's fine. We just need to say who we think our best players are. Absolutely. And for one, and I was looking towards the Wickepin Warriors because, you know, they were right in. There was a 3-point margin, and a lot of their players played very well. I thought number 12, Dave Roach, played a very good game for the Wickepin Warriors. Yep. Probably did not know so noticeable in the last quarter, maybe, but he's done a lot of good things before. His third quarter was huge, and a few different things. So I'd probably give him 1 vote. So in saying that, there's a couple of best players today for the Price's Fabrication and Steel Man of the Match Award, in Taylor and Kilpatrick. Okay, well, moving on. CSBP Fertilisers, goal of the day, Sinkers.
Well, goal of the day, there was a good snap, couple of good snaps in the first quarter, one by Kickett deep in the pocket, and then there was a Henley snap and a Flanagan late in that second quarter. I thought Phillips's goal from 50 in the wet was outstanding, and of course Kirby's snap in the fourth quarter in the wet was also very good. But my goal of the day was in the first quarter, and it was that Narrogin player Kickett. He went round one player, he went round the left and snapped from 35 metres across his body. I thought that was goal of the day, Kev.
Yeah, it was a fantastic goal as well. And CSBP Fertilisers, got the best fertilisers going. Make sure you call in and see your local agent and check out the good pricing, and got fertilisers available all year around. Sports Power Narrogin, the mark of the day. And, of course, Lindsay and Katrina George in there in downtown Narrogin. They've got all your sporting requirements. You can give the guys a call on 988 12468. Better still, call into the shop at Sports Power in Narrogin. And the marks.
Well, the mark, pretty hard to pick a mark a day after half-time. Wiggett took a ripper one-hander, juggled in the first quarter. Blevin took a really good mark backing back. And Mumby, when he floated in at centre forward, was a really good mark. But I thought the mark of the day was Wiggett's deep in the forward pocket, where he went up one hand, juggle, and then held it.
Yeah,
that was a really good mark in the first quarter. So that was Wiggett for mine for the mark of the day.
Okay, and the All Good Refund Depot and Wage and Tackle of the day. It's containers for change, cash in your pocket today, regional pickups in your area. Use the C4C app to book a collect service or call 0439 956 175. The depot is open from 9 to 1 on Thursdays and Fridays, and on Saturday 7:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. How'd the tackle go? I reckon I know it.
Well, I reckon there was most probably, I could have picked 20 good tackles. Goods had a good tackle in the first quarter. Melville tackled grandly all day, as too did Heel. But the tackle for mine was Kirby on Timms in that. I think it was the third or second quarter. Second quarter it was. Out here at centre half forward, about 10 metres from the boundary line, he wrapped him up fairly and squarely, and clearly for me, Kirby wins the tackle of the day. I don't know if you agree, Kev.
I totally agree. I was booming Timms up, who was playing well, and he'd taken it on. He charged out, he picked the ball up, and I was going to say, great work. The next thing, Kirby zoomed in and just applied a magnificent tackle, and went on and kicked a goal, I think, as well.
He did. Look, and I mean, some great tackles, but that, to me, was a standout. Same with the marks and the goals. I thought Wiggett, Kickett and Kirby are worthy winners. A really good second semi-final footy for the Upper Great Southern Footy League. We get a chance to have a sleep, and then we head to, I think it's Stubbs. Where are we tomorrow? Wagin.
Yeah, downtown Wagin. Big Ram country. Big Ram country, Sinkers. So, yeah, Big K Footy will be there once again, and we'll be doing the big clash between the Cooker and Dumbaryoung Cougars and the Boddington Eagles to take on the winner of that game, of course, will take on Wickepin next week to go forth into the grand final to meet the Narrogin Hawks. It's been a great afternoon. The Liberty Rural match of the day. Our big thank you to our sponsors there, Peter Rundle, MLA as well, and doing a great job is Peter. Our quarter-time sponsors in Whitford Fertilisers in Narrogin. Also to Elders Real Estate in Narrogin, and that was Ali Sinnott. Third quarter was the Mullins family, Eastville Park and Quayle Up West Merino Studs, and the last quarter sponsor was RJ Smith Engineering in Narrogin. We thank you very much. Sinkers, thanks for being on board with Big K Footy. It's always a pleasure to have you on board, and safe travels. I'm not sure that you're going to be able to be with us tomorrow.
I'll watch the young bloke play in the Rezzies.
Yep.
Hopefully Catani can have a wing, and then all going well, we'll see you at Stubbs, isn't it?
Yep, the following week. Yes.
The following Sunday. So no, been great. Hope you've enjoyed the call, listeners, and look forward to catching up with you in the near future.
Okay, thanks Norm, doing a great job back in the studios of 1422 Radio Great Southern. We'll catch everybody tomorrow once again for the first semi-final in Wagen. Cool.